Hello, friends.
Hello.
Yay! Hi, all. It is great to see you guys. I am so glad that you guys are here, even though we're starting a little bit later tonight. Thank you to Andy and several others for getting the word out about the fact that we were going to be starting 30 minutes late. Really appreciate it. As usual, we are so happy to see all of you guys here today. Mwah. Welcome to Aldrithe for the day. We have a couple things that we want to go over before we get some stuff started. So let's start with, how about Ewan? How about you go ahead?
Sure. Oh yeah, for me, you're pointing like that way. But hi, folks. So I don't know if folks have talked about it in the fan Discord. Also, hey, we have a fan Discord. I don't have the link for it.
We'll
but
get to
somebody
that.
should.
That's Vinny's
We'll get to
thing.
that?
We'll get to that.
Oh, sorry. Crap.
Good.
What we do have is a wiki. We have a wiki now. So if you want to check that out, you can do aldrithe.fandom.com. /wiki, and that should bring you to our wiki page. We have one for a couple NPCs and a couple of our player characters. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Lightly
So feel free
bullies
to
Floyd
check it
to
out.
go make an Armani page.
Listen, I don't.
I didn't want to
fill
thank
it out for
everyone
you.
except our. No, that's why I said some of our characters. But
Only better, Floyd. Io has personality and appearance.
Gotcha.
But yes, we have a wiki now. If y'all would like to check that out, please do. It'll give you guys a bit more background information for some of the things that some of you may not have been here for. Yeah, you can also leave comments and things. So if you want to go into Judice's wiki page and call him the word that you can't say on stream, then you can do it there.
You could put it in trivia. Fun fact.
Yeah. I want to invite everybody that it is open to community collaboration. So the individual player pages are only editable by us because, careful things. But NPCs and world building and all that kind of stuff, if you guys want to go in and just throw in stuff and help us put things together, you are absolutely welcome to, because none of us have any idea what we're doing. And wikis are hard. So if you want to come help out and do things like that, then we would absolutely love to see what you guys contribute. And if not, 100% just go check it out. You might find some cool stuff, including some quote, like Ewan said, some information from before we started streaming on Twitch, and quotes from sessions before we started streaming on Twitch and stuff like that. So you can check that stuff out there. How about Silvi? What have you got?
I actually remember something else, so I have two things. We do have a fan Discord now. Thank you very, very much for making that name. I don't remember, Floyd.
Spearball, aka Nada.
Spearball.
Nada, thank you.
Yes.
And that is in our link tree, as well as it should be in our little links description on the right under the stream. In Discord, Twitch, excuse me. And then I finally got around to doing all the YouTube stuff. So I think all except for 2 sessions are currently live on there. So you can go rewatch the Q&A if you want to, again, look at stuff from before the stream times. And you can go catch up on old episodes. And if you're ever, I don't know, craving some Aldrithe, we got it for you. It's there.
So you can watch the sessions.
Would appreciate a sub, a little comment
after they happen.
Yeah, Here's a brand new comment. Great.
But I just checked. Thank you so much for the comment, Andy. It is exactly the comment that everyone thinks it is. But yes,
yeah, I didn't even look. I know what it is.
You know exactly what that comment is. But thank you so much for going and engaging with stuff. It's cool. We're working on it. We're still putting it together. It's just wild that there is a wiki.
We have a wiki.
Yeah.
What? Jeez, man.
Jesus.
Thank
and
you
a
very
fan
much
Discord.
For the resubscribes.
And, yes, and thank you for the resubscribes. We've been seeing you guys in chat.
Thank you.
You all are wonderful. So is there anything else that anybody wants to talk about before we get this show on the road?
I love you.
I also me or everybody
chat
else?
and all of you, technically.
Yes.
Anyone who heard that, that's for you.
I love you too.
The people outside my dorm who can hear me because my window is open, I love you all too.
And I love you, random citizen. All
I
right.
don't think they can hear me. You have headphones
Random
on.
citizen.
So,
Never mind.
since there is nothing more to go over, are we ready to wyverns and basements, maybe dungeons, some dragons?
Some drive-ins and somethings.
Diners.
Diners, drive-ins, whatever. Are you ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Let's
Yes.
do
Yes.
it.
All right. So, last we left off in the world of Aldrithe, I forgot to put my ears on different cycling colors, I just realized. Last we left off in the world of Aldrithe, the group was continuing their trek northward and slowly starting to turn, as now that they've made it to Ironspire and past the River Dowella, they're actually going to be making their way southward as they continue eastward, to flee the country, escorting the runaway Princess Lasri and her girlfriend Zyanma, hopefully to the border of Othis. The group has kind of kicked themselves into high gear in order to make sure that they can get them there safely. Especially after receiving some interesting news from their contacts back in Targrave, that apparently some version of the princess has arrived in Targrave, a strange replacement that also seems to have the haircut that Lasri gave herself after fleeing the town, with very little explanation to that, and plenty of questions lurking over their shoulders. They continue to flee, unsure of what the future may bring. They made it through Ironspire, did not spend much time in Ironspire after getting there, realizing, oh, thank you for the gifted subs. After getting there, realizing, oh god, this is a city, you managed to purchase some little odds and ends, including some fun hair dye and such, from a shop owner named Heather, who apparently won some hearts, so that's why I'm mentioning her by name, before heading right out of the city, just in time for Ivory to trigger a wild magic surge while waiting with the princess, get teleported to the Feywild for a minute, get nice and traumatized, and Ivory pops back into existence, basically face planting into the gravel road, as Armani sprints to go help them up at about the same time that Judice and Io and Fida make their way back to where the cart was waiting outside the city, to get back on the road with the princess and her girlfriend. So Judice and Io, as you approach where you know the cart was waiting, you see Ivory standing up from the road, like shaking off dust and rock, as Armani seems to just fret, like very, like Ivory looking a little distant, and Armani looking very worried. That is where we pick up.
I just kind of walk up and I like wave a little hand in front of Ivory's face, like, "Hey, you good?"
Yeah, I guess. I just went on a little trip.
Oh, like with the with the mushrooms, or like?
Well, no. Well, yes, but I get. Yeah. Was that? Looks to Armani, pats Armani's. Okay, no. I might have just like teleported to the Italian Islands for like 5 minutes. It's fine.
Hey, what's
We're back.
everybody's passive perceptions?
I was just gonna say, if I noticed the
13.
gray on the tail,
Oh
13.
god.
Do I notice?
11.
It's kind of obvious considering you've got to know Ivory very well. Yeah, that tail's a different color than it usually is. Just at the end. I'll say everybody notices.
I'm going.
I look at
gray.
it, I kind of shake my head a couple times, and seeing that it's still there, I go, "Your tail, was that the face shit?"
Yeah.
Is this something that happens?
No, this doesn't happen normally. sometimes I wake up and I just travel to another plane of existence.
I
And
know
it's
that I know that
great.
certain sorcerers have limited control over the magic they do. I didn't know if this was something that had happened before.
Thanks.
I was just... Never mind. May I? I'm kind of offering to take the tail.
Extend of tail. I don't know how to like act to my tail moving.
You go ahead and do it.
Judice can cure an affliction of some kind with lay on hands if he expels 5 hit points worth of it, if that counts as like a disease or affliction or a status effect.
Good luck.
You expend
idea of, like,
5 hit
just being, like,
points
gray
and it's
hair.
still gray.
Great.
Okay. So I thought that
Yeah, I
would do
didn't-
something. Never mind.
Got extra of that hair dye you got, Io?
Oh,
Which
yeah,
one's it
and
going?
I just kind of like hold up my bag. What colors did I end up getting? It was
Black.
and just black.
Just black.
Yeah.
I'd rather be black than gray.
I was like, it's I only have black. I don't think it would help you, but like I can
Black
look
is
for
better
stuff.
than looking like I'm an old man.
It literally only covers like a part, like a little tiny bit of your tail.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
It's more like you left your tail on the table while you were making bread.
You know how like some dogs, they have like the top of their tail is just like a slightly different color.
little
just right there,
tuft.
like a little tuft. Yeah, it's like that.
Sure. Yeah, they just like grab the end of their tail and just kind of like hold it with one hand. And they're just gonna go back to the cart and sit down.
Okay.
Well, we got what we needed. Are we ready to head out? Make our way down the road still?
Don't see
I'd be
why
happy
not.
to keep going.
Alright. Then Judas is gonna mount back up on Fida, and just trot her over alongside the cart and wait for everybody to head on out.
Everybody loads back in the cart.
Sure.
Headed out of Ironspire. We're not gonna do anything else while we're in Ironspire. Okay, cool.
Sorry,
Then
Ironspire.
it's okay.
We're skedaddling.
IG 2.0, everybody.
We're up.
I'm always unprepared.
Christ, Floyd.
Judas didn't mean to incite anything about Ivory's magic. It was a genuine observation.
I know, but they are very touchy about it.
Look, Judas has his own issues with magic.
That's
Yeah.
true. So, anyone who is keeping an eye out for the day, if you would please make a perception check for me.
Judas will be doing that because for once he's here.
Just while we do that, gonna flex my new dice a little bit. I got Dispel dice today, and I'm gonna use my pretty dice. It's gonna be fun.
That's an 11 for Fida and a 15 for Judas.
11,
That's a
12
19
for
for Io.
19, 12. What
19 as well.
19, nice. Okay. Pretty good. You, especially Ivory, for someone who is like, that was an interesting experience. You are doing pretty good when it comes to keeping an eye out. And, wish Floyd had just turned their camera off, but okay. But you are keeping a good eye out. As usual, you are just dealing with the heavy humidity. It's just unrelenting. It never goes away. Oh, thank you for the gifted subs!
Buddy!
Kiss
Thank
you
you for the
directly on the
gifted
forehead.
subs! Oh my god,
Buddy!
I am kissing you on
Buddy!
the forehead. Oh my god.
Oh, I love you so much. Thank you.
Oh, I just realized. So I just realized someone's in the.
I
the
also
audience
just realized
tonight.
that someone's in the audience that I know as well. Hi Mo, thank you for coming. But either way, the humidity is unrelenting. Oh my god. Even though it is a monthly thing with the dominance of the plains, you'd think that at least it would just occasionally let up. No. No. it just does not end. It is uncomfortable. You're starting to get used to it, but it is still not fun. However, beyond just having to deal with the discomfort of the day, it seems to just kind of go on without incident. And you make camp after a day, just on the side of the road as you typically do. Is there anything you would like to do before going to bed tonight? Thank you.
This isn't a big thing. Judice just wants to apologize.
To who?
I mean, he and Ivory just made some progress a couple days prior, and then I know it's a stressful time for Ivory, but if anyone else has anything, please do that first. But Judice would like to say sorry.
Anything else that anyone wants to do tonight? Yes.
I at some point just sort of sidle up to Ivory. I have two things I want to do, but this is the first one, and I just say, "Hey, remember that talk we were having a while ago about letters?
Writing letters, or me being able to write?
No, just like sending them, like the postal service. There's a big city coming up. Might be a nice time to learn more about it."
Sure. I'm a little low on funds, though, and I think it costs a little bit of money to send things far.
I have a lot. So,
okay, then it should be fine.
Yeah, no, and I just passed you a fucking platinum. I have 20 platinum on me.
I look at it.
I always forget I gave you money.
I pocket it. I just stare at it for a good moment. Sometimes I forget that before traveling, I had seen a platinum maybe once.
Oh, same. No. Same here. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with all of this, but I mean, I'd seen some. Tattoos aren't cheap, but that's really about it. Interesting stuff. Well, tell me what you learn about the postal service, I guess.
Sure.
Anyway, bye. I guess.
Open your hair.
We're in the same camp.
And I just kind of walk 2 feet to the left.
Perfect.
I look for Lazarus.
As usual, Lazarus is sitting kind of at the edge of the camp, next to Zyanma. They seem to be just kind of chatting under their breath.
Can I perception roll to hear what they're talking about?
Sure, make a perception check.
I would love to hear what the lesbians are doing with an 18.
An 18? Sorry, I'm being distracted in chat by reminiscing on when Ewan had to talk entirely in Skyrim quotes.
Leave the poor man be.
Just fearless and death as he was in life.
You kind of hear just, I don't know, I know you always talked about some place in Mid-Venice, but I suppose this isn't a good... I mean, what are we supposed to do? I don't know. It's not like either of us... I just do restaurant shit, and you don't have any practical skills. I'm sorry, I'm good at some things. I'm not saying you're not good at things, I'm just saying that no one would hire you. I don't know if that's really a thing. The two of them are just kind of, going, back and forth, debating about how they
just sort of
with their life.
I say, you're both plenty talented, you're fine.
See, I do have marketable skills. I know things I have marketable skills. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
Like what?
You can swing a sword, which is not bad. Good to get easy money. Easy, but go in someone's basement and kill their rats. I don't know. You're both
with a
pretty...
sword?
I mean, you could. You're both
I feel like this is a very inefficient way to do this. Then again, I have never been an exterminator.
Hey, if you think it's inefficient, then maybe you have more extermination knowledge than I do, which is a marketable skill.
Zyanma goes, we'll workshop it. Anyway, what's up?
I have hair dye.
Right. And Zai kind of looks over at Lazri, and Lazri,
I was looking for colors, but kind of few and far between. It got black.
okay, sure. And Zion kind of looks over and is like, are you sure that you're... And Lazri's like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
I can just do like the front if you want, or like part of it.
I realize that I need to do these things in order to make sure that I'm not caught, and we need to make sacrifices. That's all right. It's just hair, right? It's just hair.
It's just hair. And plus, when your roots grow in, they're going to look so cool with the whole color shifty thing you've got going on. That's going to be really neat.
Make a persuasion check.
I believe that's a 22.
Shit.
Oh, wait, no, that's more. That's more. 23.
Holy shit.
Lazari kind of, I suppose I'll get used to it, right? And you're right, that'll look cool, and then I can look cool and collected and like a fun adventurer, and maybe I can make money killing rats. And Zion was just, you're gonna look great, babe. Go on. And
I just start boiling water, and I like try and make conversation. I'm not great at it, probably, but I do my best.
Lazari is significantly better at making conversation than you are. And so she kind of picks up where...
Marketable skill.
That's true.
No, the thing is, he absolutely has marketable skills. I was just jack shit poor at recognizing them.
Yeah. She is very good at maintaining a conversation even when it is desperately difficult to maintain a conversation. That's court training, baby. And
I also do, at some point I snap the possum into existence and urge him a little bit to toddle over to Zayama. Because I know Zai likes him.
Hey, little guy. What was his name again?
Kato.
Kato. Was that what... Doesn't seem right. Sure, maybe I'm just misremembering. Kato. Cool. Well, hello. And she just kind of lets the possum just kind of... Oh.
No.
The possum... meander his way into... Sorry, I had to do some rapid switching. I don't have a stream thing or anything. But, Stream Deck, that's what it's called, I think. He kind of meanders his way into Zionma's lap, and Zai just kind of lets him chill there. Scratches. In the meantime, Lazari is just, oh yeah, and I was thinking about, I was thinking about your tattoos, and it was just reminding me of just going on and on and on and on and on. And she can always make it up even when you're like, words? So
I eventually kind of have fun and let myself settle into it a little bit.
Hell yeah. Can you make... I'll let you choose dexterity or performance. To hair dye check.
I'm gonna pick performance.
Okay, please make a performance
Same
check.
mod, but that's a 15.
15, not bad. I was so hoping that you'd fuck this up terribly. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't want to. Not for her.
I was really hoping. But with a 15, it's not great. There's gonna be some... I would say it stains your hands, but your hands are already black, so you don't really care about that.
Well, it stains other things when my hands touch stuff.
Yes.
And it probably smells like shit.
Oh god, it smells terrible. It smells absolutely terrible. Absolutely horrible. Kind of stinking up the area, and you can tell Lazari is just like, if you don't have anything nice to say. And
you hear Judice from 30 feet away. It's like, is someone cooking dinner?
Oh, thank you so much for the raid!
Oh, thank you for the raid!
Hello!
Oh, goodness!
Hello.
Spearwater I'm
Thank
holding your
you.
hand
Hi,
gently. How was you
Spearwater
guys'
DA.
stream? Please tell us what you guys were doing.
Welcome, you guys. But
Yeah, Judice calls over saying, "Is someone making dinner?"
is that what you expect dinner to smell like?
I don't look.
I worry for you. And there is, and like you kind of will reach out and be like, "Oh, come over here," and you like will take, you'll like kind of move Lazary by the arm a bit. Now there's like black fingerprints on her forearm, like stained
I
there.
just kind of think about, like, oh, you got a little shit. And I just like kind of like, I usually wear little shirt, big pants, and I just kind of like pull a little bit of like fabric from my pants and try and like, I like lick it a little bit.
It does not help.
It's not.
Anyone got
you lick
prestidigitation?
your
You can
thumb and
clean
you
a
just
square
taste the
foot of
dye.
material.
Yeah.
Um,
I will also say, this may be the first time that Lazary has seen my split tongue,
Lazary notices.
because my split tongue is out.
Um,
I just kind of, I'm like,
I just
sorry,
leave it. It's all right. Well, it's fine.
do you want to like see what you look like or anything?
I don't know. I'm a little scared, and it's still like wet, and she needs to like rinse it properly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we don't have any running water.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the
How
thing: we
close
will be going near the river on our way down to Moongate.
In a
How-
while.
In a bit. How close are we to a river?
Let me check where you are on the map right now. Yes, for those that are having a freak out at the moment, Io has a split tongue.
Io has a split tongue. I will say one
You
of
can
the
learn things like that and more on our wiki.
Yeah.
one of the few things that is actually up in Io's page is a list of every single body modification that he has. So go nuts.
There's a lot. There's a
Well,
lot.
for the record, this is a body mod. Io wasn't born with a split tongue.
Yes.
This was a body mod.
But, you all, are a good bit away from a river right now, because you're just kind of right outside of Ironspire, and Ironspire is still a decent bit north of the tip of the river.
Could I use for 2 questions? Judice, do you have create food and water?
I purify food and water. Create food and water is more of a cleric thing.
Do you think purify food and water would take the dye out of the water?
It might.
Yeah, probably. It can take any pollutants
Let's
and
try
shit
it.
out, and also
Dye
like make it not poisonous.
I would say that dye is a pollutant.
Yeah, I would agree.
That dye counts as a pollutant.
Trust me,
Yeah,
that shit is not good.
Yeah, sure. I haven't cast any spells today, but sure. Do you call Judice over to do that?
Yeah, I just sort of, hey, Judice, come on. You've got the thing where you can like make water drinkable, right?
Yes.
Crazy thought. Can you like do that to Lazary's head right now? Hair, not like head.
Would that take all of the dye out?
I don't think so. It's just the water.
I also don't think if the spell you're thinking of is purify food and drink.
What is a drink?
There is water in there. And I like pick up a bit of Lazary's hair and I'm like, no, I shouldn't. That's the princess. I'm not gonna do that. I could drink it if I wanted to.
So what are you asking me to do?
Just if you could like is it okay if he touches your hair? Can he do that?
At this point, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. So like just like I don't know, like touch her hair and cast the spell on like the water in her hair.
To remove it?
Wet. It's wet right now. Yeah, because we need to get the dye out because otherwise it's going to keep staining everything.
Oh, okay. I was very confused. I thought you were just like, now can you remove the dye that we've just put into the hair? And I'm like, no, you would just have
wash it
hair again.
Near a river. And I grab
Oh,
my water
sure.
skin and I'm like, 1 sec, and I like shield I shield her face as best as I can, and I like pour some more water through her hair, effectively like as much as I can. And I like run my hands through it just a little bit, in a way that like is trying not to be awkward, but I am touching the princess's hair right now.
Yeah.
I don't need to touch you to cast that. And he just waves his hand and casts Purify Food and Drink.
Also, I need you guys to understand that what I would do is, you know, when you're like 6 and you have a washcloth in the bathtub and you put it in your mouth and you like suck all the water out. That's what I would do.
With that image, we
I'm now picturing just all of Lazari's hair just balled up into a tube.
I don't like this image. I don't like this image.
I like the implication that Aya would do this to any other member of the party.
Yeah.
Because he said specifically, like, oh, I'm not gonna do that because you're a princess. Like, if Ivory was dyeing their hair, that'd be all in there with our tongue.
Oh god, do not say that phrase. Do not. On that note, Judice, you reach out with a little bit of divine energy on your palm, and so you don't touch her hair? You just...
I don't need to, I just need to be within 15 feet.
Okay, good. You just kind of reach out your palm just a little bit, make a small gesture that's very familiar to you, and you cast Purify Food and Drink. The liquid is still in her hair. It's kind of hard to see if it's clean or not, but her hair is still wet. It also looks still black, so if there is...
Thaumaturgy to dry her hair?
There you go. You then use... Does thaumaturgy do that, or just prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation can clean or soil a square foot of material.
No. Not to clean, to like create a puff of air, like a big
So you're building a hair
create a gust of wind.
Yes, I am building a hair dryer.
You're doing a very really inefficient hair dryer.
Do you want to teamwork this? Just both of us. Boof, 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 boof.
Actually,
gust of wind. Because Judice has that too.
I would love it.
I mean, I could just fireball it, but
I can make it so it's not horrendously terribly loud when we do this.
It's just wind.
No.
It should be okay.
It's just gusts of wind.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Then sure.
Also, if you were thinking of casting silence, we wouldn't be able to cast because there are verbal components to thaumaturgy.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
So it would just be us going. Io and Judice just doing dead silence, nothing happening.
You kind of, Lazari, looking very kind of dejected wet dog, is just kind of sits there as you... It takes a bit. This is incredibly inefficient. But your incredibly inefficient hairdryer slowly starts to dry her hair, and it looks like the dye took. It's like medieval hair dye. It's not super great for the hair, so it doesn't come out looking like super duper shiny and healthy and all that good stuff. But it seems dry and relatively fluffy, and Lazar just kind of... Oh, that's weird. That's odd. That's odd.
Yeah, no, it's gonna feel weird. I've bleached my hair before, and it always feels like kind of like weird. But it's fine. If you want to like get conditioner or something in the next town over, I
mean, we are in the woods. But after a few days, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I mean, we'll be coming up to a big city.
Moongate is a ways from now. What?
I said if you're brand loyal, we might be back in Targrave later anyway, so who knows?
All right, I suppose not with me.
No, we're getting you out of the country.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that hadn't been I was just making sure that it wasn't a very bad change of plans that I wasn't aware of.
No, we want you out of the country as fast as possible.
I also want me out of the country as fast as possible. Glad we're on the same page.
Not supposed to be mean, just like you should be not in the country anymore.
You're good. Yeah, no, that's definitely, I agree. I agree 100%. So, Okay. Sure. I mean, I'm not brand loyal.
Okay, cool.
Whatever
I'll-
works.
If you need, you
It's
can
just
grab
hair,
something.
right?
I need to learn how to do more, like, on the go hair dye stuff. I'm gonna take notes.
There is a minute goes by, and then I can help you. Dark appears in the fucking corner. I got shit. I don't have anything on me, but like I've done some shit. Look, if I can dye my hair in the 9 hells, I can dye it anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Can you help me take notes then?
Yeah, sure.
And so I pull out my journal and I start like taking notes on how to dye hair.
Yeah, Dark comes over there and is like, all right, so if you're looking for like different colors and stuff, that your different things are different for different colors and different temperatures take different colors. I'm more of a black, red, purple kind of guy, so, and he just kind of goes on and on and on and on and on. But he does actually, you get one little snippet, of, Mira always liked pink, so I figured out a bit about how to get some pink going with her, but, like, I was never very good at that. That was more her thing. Kind of like red, but a little bit, and then just completely moves on, it keeps going. But you get a little bit.
I take note. I take note of it.
Meanwhile,
Hair dye proficiency.
you kind of see over there, Lazarus kind of just... And a minute later, you see Zai kind of reach over and go, hey. She kind of... I don't know how to... And Zai's like, I know, it's okay. Lazarus goes, I guess it's just different. I don't know if it's a good different or a bad different. Yeah, I think it's a bad different. And Zai leans over and goes, hey. Just kind of, you watch Zai take her hand and then kind of reach over and brush kind of the hair out of her face and gently press a kiss to her forehead and go, you look great. You always look great. Okay? And Lazarus just... You can't use that tone of voice with me, you get whatever you want when you use that tone of voice. And Zai goes, I mean, that's exactly why I use it, but yeah, sure, whatever. And Lazarus kind of gives Zai a small smile, but goes back to... While you take your notes.
I smile a little bit at that. And I shake my head a little bit.
Judice would like to mention to Io, hey, maybe you should call Journey tonight, just to see if something.
I was about to.
Just for hair reasons.
Yeah, just for hair reasons. Stop.
I can't just be only receiving teasing like this. It's only fair.
It is fair. I can tease you as much as I want.
Let me know how the call goes. And he'll make his way over to the pot of water that we use to mix this material is now just black sludge with walnuts in it. So does someone else want to clean this out to make dinner, or is this going to be my responsibility?
I honestly feel like magic will do it a lot better than anything we could try with. I don't know.
Do you have
hold up my
means of
canteen.
magically
The
cleaning?
little amount of water I have it here.
Do any of you have magical means of cleaning?
Not even close.
Hold on, let me check Zai's spell book real quick.
I have magical means of fucking everything up.
I know this.
Make it work. Fireball.
Hold on, I think Zai might. Give me a second.
What?
Did you say magical means of making it worse? I'm gonna hold my hand up for a fist pump.
I can stop you. Also, my pizza can stop you. So Io stares into the distance, not wanting to call Journey, and Judice can do his thing.
Cool. Zayonma has prestidigitation.
Oh, great. You can clean a cubic foot of material. Or soil it.
Well, Zai is not going to make it worse, as Zai is a good fan of, food. So Zai will kind of squeezes Lazari's hand and gets up and comes over and uses prestidigitation to kind of clear it out. Takes a walnut and just kind of... There you go.
Have you been practicing since we left?
I mean, I try to, but I mean, I've had this one for a while.
Never quite my forte, but
Well, it's a bitch, so can't really recommend it. And it's not like I'm getting much done when I'm in a place where I can't get any new spell scrolls or anything like that. But working on the stuff I have is always good.
Hey, if you ever need us to get you something in town regarding spell scrolls and things like that,
it's fine. You do enough, and anyway, half of my shit about...
We're not always going to be here, and
I know.
making sure that you can fend for yourselves and take care of one another after we're gone, it's important.
Yeah, to be fair, I've already got some good stuff. I'd like to think. But I don't know. We'll see closer to splitting off. But I mean, I got all of my stuff, so we would be able to travel and escape and all
And you
of
have
that.
a cart and a horse.
Got
That's
there,
so... already some good foundations for at least some means of making money.
We've already got a whole bunch of shit. If I decide to keep studying once we stop, I might decide that on my own time, but I don't know, it's not really something that comes naturally to me either, so it wasn't really a passion project, so...
More necessity?
Yeah.
Well, for what it's worth, good job.
Thanks, I appreciate it, because I may as well get something out of it, if it's going to be that much of a goddamn pain. God.
I mean, you can cast magic beyond just hitting things really, really hard, or sometimes making food more edible, so that's a success in my book.
I mean, fair, but also I do like making food more edible as someone who's not a great fan of poison, so... Also, I've seen you use magic to do some fucking terrifying shit in battle, so, good for you on that one.
The dog is magic, though.
That's also pretty impressive. I'll give you that.
That is my greatest
By the way, you never really explained the dog to me. We were just kind of rolling with that shit, but I was not there when you made that dog. So thanks for the explanation on that front.
No, Frida is similar to your relationship with Zephyr, I assume. Just a bit more. I didn't create Frida. Frida is more... Yes. Frida's just been more of a gift. I didn't really know what I was going to get. Divine magic works a little differently than...
Right, I wouldn't know, but yeah, fucking go for it.
I wouldn't either. I just know that most of my magic I get as a gift, as opposed to something that I can just create myself.
It can be both. Right? I think
I'm not the right person to ask this.
I don't fucking know. I'm not the right person to ask, and you're not the right person to ask it to. So, whatever. I got a fucking cat and a girlfriend that I need to protect, and that's pretty much all I care about. So... yeah, anyway.
You also have a lovely horse.
What?
You also have a lovely horse.
I do. How could I ever forget about Bello?
He works so hard. Anyways,
yes.
Get back to Lazarus.
Yes, Ivory?
Did you guys get apples in town?
Yes. Yes.
Can Bello have some?
Yeah. Yeah. Judice will walk up to Ivory because he's been meaning to do that anyways. My apologies for earlier. I was just trying to figure out what happened. But you did ask for these. Judice pulls out 3 red apples and 1 green apple. And she says, They told me they were the same thing. They were in different sections, but they told me they were the same thing. So I'm assuming it's not
They're
a lemon
not
to
the
lime
same thing.
scenario.
Okay, here, buddy. Here,
Can
I take
Bella
like a
eat the
knife
green
I
apples
have.
too?
I take like a knife I have, and I just like kind of slice a bit of one of the red apples, and then just like some of the green apple off, and I like hold them out, like stuck on the knife. I'm like, try them. They taste different.
Judice tries the red one, which is way better than any apple he's ever had, because Judice has eaten an apple once, and it was a crab apple that he found.
Terrible.
And okay, okay, but
Okay, the sweet.
it's not like a completely different.
Oh no, it's the same fruit, but it tastes
Okay,
different.
that's what I was. Okay, I thought I got shortchanged at the market or
Oh
something.
no.
All right. Regardless, I hope Bello enjoys them. You can.
Thanks. And about the magic, it's just a touchy subject. It's fine.
Of course.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you
my
guys.
God.
I hate you guys so much.
Oh my god.
Always checking our
Wait,
stats.
Wait, that was the wrong one. I hate you guys so much. I'm going to personally come to your house and kill you.
Oh my god.
Where's my
Cass,
100?
why?
Respectfully, I'm going
I
to
had
use
drama
command.
about this last time. Why would you do this to me?
Why would you do
You
this?
just, hey, I'm sorry about the magic. Ivory, yeah, no, it's a sensitive subject. Explodes.
24.
24?
Oh, Christ.
Don't hurt me. I'm going to murder you personally. Twitch, that was a joke.
Sorry, I'm just recovering from that. Hold on, I need to pull up my charts.
Yeah, no, magic's a sensitive subject. Explodes
No.
in a burst of flame.
Yo, let Ivory breathe.
To be
Like,
clear,
exists
I
for
want
like
to
2
make 100%
fucking
sure.
seconds. Oh
No,
my god, hold on,
wait a
what was your
second.
number?
I want to
What
make
was your number?
100% sure. Cass, you did mean to do Twist of Fate and not you violated the law, yes?
No, that's
24.
what was intended, I'm pretty sure.
That was what was
also,
intended.
command word shit.
24?
No, power word shit, not power word kill, power word shit.
Oh god.
Okay.
Please don't just send
Not
Judice
again.
flying. Ivory
I
can't kill
don't
another
have
person like
control!
Terrible. I know.
You
I'm
are
playing,
evil.
I'm playing
You
the
are
dice
evil.
gods.
It is funny. It's so funny, but it's so bad.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Do you turn to a power plant?
congrats!
Congrats. What happened?
Your intelligence score is increased by 2 for the next 24 hours.
Pog. I don't know if Ivory even notices.
No!
Oh my
It's like,
god.
it's a sensitive subject. Ratatouille.
My mind expands.
It's the vine with the
Oh,
cat.
no,
No,
it's the
prophecy
cat
is
meme with
true.
The prophecy is true.
No, Ivory's head just like swells like Megamind. And no one notices.
Oh,
It
God.
just does a little Megamind brain.
Oh
My
no.
ears get a little bigger.
I like the ears getting
Ivory,
bigger, just a little bit.
By Will Ferrell.
So that happens.
Okay,
Huh,
God.
okay.
Evil.
Thank
Dodge
God.
the fucking bullet.
Thank God. Thank God.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's all Judice wants to do today. Io, you were calling Journey at some point.
Yeah, I'm calling Journey. After like a long time of putting shit off, I do call Journey. Canary.
Right. Hi. Hello?
Hey, so I just dyed the princess's hair.
Cool. Right. That was to do with the shit. Yeah. Yes?
Yeah, the doppelganger or whatever. Yeah, so, Tell me if anything changes.
Okay.
How is the city?
What?
How's the city?
No, stop it. Looks fucking. Everything is great. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. I'm not babysitting a new group of goddamn agents or anything. No, that would be great. That would suck, wouldn't it? That would be really fucking inconvenient. Put that fucking down. Jesus. Oh my god, sorry.
Oh, you're on babysitting duty, are you? Yeah. How many of them?
4.
Gross.
Just fucking teenagers. Teenagers. I fucking hate them. I fucking hate teenagers. Like, yeah, they're useful. Whatever. I fucking hate them.
Io kind of goes a little
shut
bit.
the fuck up. Sorry.
Io goes a little bit more silent than you would expect.
You good?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Fucking teenagers.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out for stuff with the princess, I guess. I'll give Quill a heads up, though. I think she's already got a heads up on all that. I told Stitch to pass it on.
How long does it take to send a letter?
Depends.
Say from like one side of the country to the other. I'm trying to figure out the postal system.
Again, depends on how big the letter is, where you're sending it from, and how much money you pay.
Okay.
Because, like, some places, like, you can only pay one thing and it's gonna take a couple weeks for it to get places. Some places, you can pay top fucking dollar and they'll just have somebody teleport to the place where it's supposed to end up, drop it off, and it's there within the day. So, like...
Okay. Cool. Weird.
Yeah. Kind of depends.
Fantasy Prime shipping.
Depends on how rich you are, depends on where you are.
Cool. Can you give me a second?
Yeah,
and
sure.
I just kind of puts the stone down, looks at Ivory, looks down at the stone again, and then just kind of, out of personal curiosity, what choice is Io going to make? That is a 10. That is unhelpful.
With Ivory's increased intelligence, can they figure out the postal system of Karakin?
Yeah.
Can I, big brain Karakin?
After a second, I say, hey, Ivory?
Mm.
Do you want to...
I'm like stirring a pot of food.
Do you want to talk to Journey? I think she wants to say hi to you.
Okay, I guess.
You
take the stone?
You could probably ask about that postal system question you have. It seems like she knows more than me.
I, like, give Io a weird look. I, Silvi, don't remember where you're trying to send something.
I gave you a letter about 4 sessions ago to send to Journey.
Understandable.
In this moment, Io is making desperate eyes at you.
Okay. Yeah, no, I take it. Ivory would remember. I, Silvi, am just smooth-brained.
No, you're good. Vari, you have the text of the letter.
I do. Does Silvi want the text of the letter?
Do I need the text of the letter? Honestly, at this point, it would be better if I just said it out loud, almost like whisper it to the rock.
That is what Io is making eyes at you to do.
Yeah, I will take the rock.
I've sent you the text.
The rock. Pog, is it okay if I say this out loud?
Yeah, you're saying it out loud in game, so yeah.
I walk out into the woods. I walk as far away from you as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I like put the rock fucking like right next to my mouth and just kind of like
it is telepathic.
Wait
okay.
till. Well,
There is not a speaker on the rock.
I love how all of us like treat it like
hey,
like tap it. No, I hold it
Thorns
pretty close, mostly just so that so that like the people around me, I'm not just like blasting their personal business. And I just say, just a minute, as I watch Io walk away, and I go,
Okay, hello, Ivory.
Hi, little message here. It says, hey Canary, it's Thorns. Can't say much, but my lady is hiding something from me and I need to figure it out. I need to find out where I'm from, who I used to be. She doesn't want me to know, and I don't want to disobey her, but fuck. There's something there. I can't shake it. If you know anything about the foster system in Quatrum, that would help. Specifically Veritas, and they want to know their name. So, yeah. They were going to send that to you in a letter, but I think it would just take too long and be expensive. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, that would probably be expensive. Fucking. Should I tell you what to reply? Should I send a letter? What?
Yes, I think
To
so.
which part of that
because
thing?
Just
That was not a yes or
say
no question.
Just say I think. I can't really ask. He's kind of like, I can't see him anymore.
Okay, that's probably a good thing, all things considered. One, if you don't want to disobey the lady, why are you actively disobeying the lady? Two,
I think more like the in trouble parts.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Two, I can try? I know nobody in Catrum, and I have also not been in the foster system, so I'll look. Not really my field of expertise, but I'll do my best. I'll see if Quill knows anybody. Is that okay?
I was gonna say ask
I mean, I'll
Quill.
have to. I assume so. I can't really ask, but I'll try to pass it on somehow.
I forgot to send a gay part. That was at the beginning of the letter.
Yeah, that was not me. It just wasn't
That was
included.
me. Sorry, that was at the beginning of the letter.
No, there was also a gay part at the end of the letter.
What? Oh shit! I also forgot to send that. I don't know why it didn't go. There you go.
I can't believe Vari is censoring us.
I was like,
I didn't
the
mean
lady
to.
who-
I didn't mean
letter?
to.
I worked so hard on that.
Vari said no gay rights.
Okay,
end of the letter.
retcon at the end of the letter after I want to know my name was I think I miss you, I can't speak that stuff. So gay. Ivory does kind of like hesitate saying that portion, because that's not my business.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I am not the person to come to about this. I'll try. I'll try looking, I'll try poking around. If anybody will know, it'll be Quill, so I'll go harass Quill about it. But no guarantees. But hey, maybe tell them if they're gonna disobey the lady and they don't want to get in trouble, just like... Sorry, you can't see the gesture I just made. Just like, don't be with the Lady of Thorns. Okay, whatever.
I don't know that that's really their choice at this point. There's kind of like gaps in things.
Great. Well, to be fair, up until now they had been very proud that they were the Lady of Thorns' favorite, so I think more of it might be their choice than they want it to be.
I'll pass that on too.
And tell them that I miss them too.
Sure.
Anyway. All you guys stay safe, I guess.
Yeah, thanks. If you have any updates, I assume you can just
Dash,
give me a
fucking
call
stop
and-
it! Sorry.
No, you're fine. Busy at all. I get it. If you have any updates, just give Io a call and say that you want to talk to me about whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll do that. I need to God, okay. I currently need to wrangle a piece of my fucking property out of the hands of this I'll see you later.
All right.
Jordan
I
just
don't know how to hang up.
Jordan just leaves.
Okay. I just like place the rock like to the side so that when Io comes back, she can grab it.
Okay.
And Io does come back. It might be like a while longer than you think. Sorry, I'm eating garlic knots. They're very good. Io comes out of the woods, like dirt on their hands.
What are you doing?
Or like
How
burying
well
her
can
body.
we see dirt on your hands? Your hands are black.
It's brown on black.
It's brown on black.
It's lots of dark colors.
And I'm also barefoot, which I wasn't when I left the camp carrying my shoes.
Okay.
Fuck.
I didn't even know that you owned shoes, to be frank.
Honestly, to be fair. But yeah, Io comes back and sort of just like tries to get the dirt off their hands. And then just sort of grabs the stone and looks at Ivory and then just kind of looks away and goes back to their bedroll and just kind of curls up in a ball. I would request a second watch.
Okay. Before you go, Ivory kind of about the last part in your question. Journey said them too.
Oh. Okay. Thanks.
Shrug.
Postal Service is now.
Love the postal service.
And then Io kind of is the possum still with Zai. Io kind of like walks up to Zai and is like, "Hey,
Oh,
you like in Kato?"
yeah, I mean, as usual. He's a good little guy. Zephyr is less in the mood today. Did try that, but that's fine. No, he's fun. He's cute. Aren't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. He just does that.
Yeah, he does. Could I snag him?
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm not gonna take your fucking familiar. Here you go.
No,
I'm kind of...
I've got important work.
Yeah.
to do.
And she
And
kind
I
of
take
looks you
that-
over and is like, uh-huh. And hands you the...
Important work is that Io just grabs this fucking possum for dear life and curls up in a ball against the tree.
Yeah.
This is an
There's trees now.
moment.
Yes.
Fida sees the open vacancy in the lap of a person who was holding a possum and is staring. Then looks up and slowly just...
Can I help you, girl?
and just sits down, lays down, and then just entire head in lap.
Okay. You are
Fida's head
large.
alone takes up more space than I think either Zephyr or Kato. Just dog head.
Okay. Just kind of careful pet.
Eyes closed and just decompress. Just like a deflating couch.
You see Lazarus kind of looking over like and Zai's like, what? I like dogs. Don't look at me like that. And then Zai just kind of gentle pats. What do I do when I want to go to bed? Lazarus just looks over with, what, you think you get to go to bed now?
You
You could like lean over and like sleep on Fida's head like a pillow.
Yeah, but then you'd be sleeping
In a
very
C
warm.
shape.
and then just like this.
Bitch, you think I don't sleep like that?
And yes,
I have
am
slept
so
in that
concerned.
position before.
I know,
Multiple
so have I. It's incredibly uncomfortable.
It's great if you're flexible enough to fold in half.
I'm not, and neither is Zianma.
For context, I did like dance for like 12 years. That's
But yes, after a little while, Zianma does kind of very carefully, trying not to disturb the dog, just kind of shift back, and Lazarus like, this is going to work, of course it is. And Zianma's like, shut up, don't wake up the dog. And just kind of tries to just carefully move, not waking up Fida. Varying degrees of success.
That is a 16 for does Fida wake up, so no.
Zianma just and then lays down beside Fida, and just kind of and Lazarus comes over and lays down beside her as well. Cuddle pile. Dog pile, literally.
Who needs a blanket when you can just have a horse-sized dog head draping over
it
you?
is so warm out. We are all
people sleeping with cows in barns.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
My singular life goal.
Yeah.
Next to a cow.
That's a good goal.
But yes. As everyone starts to settle, what is the watch order? I know Io wants to go to 2.
First.
Okay, Armani's on first.
Take third, I guess.
Judice takes 3rd. Ivory, where are you going?
If possible, I would like to sleep the whole night.
Okay.
I want to make sure that I am not exhausted anymore.
Go ahead. Pass the fuck out. Good for you. First watch, Mani, go ahead and make a perception roll for me, please.
Oh, natural 20, 24 total.
Damn! There's nothing to perceive, but I love you very much.
Cool. I'm looking real hard.
You're
at
looking
nothing.
so hard at nothing. You briefly get this
Every eye is in a
vision.
different direction and like constantly scanning.
You briefly get this vision of some person with purple hair sitting next to a cat at what looks like a desk with this really weird, like, glowing relic next to them. And then you blink and it's gone. Next watch is Io. Unless there's anything you want to do in your watch or money. Okay.
No, I'm good.
Cool. I assume Io wants to do something because that was a very specific watch to look for.
I just wanted to not be first or last.
Fair enough.
I
Please
didn't
take your
particularly-
perception roll.
Yeah.
Pretty.
7?
7?
See, usually Fida is awake to help you out, but Fida is getting some well-needed rest.
Yeah.
Is the possum giving me sweet, sweet cuddles?
Sure, yeah, the possum's giving you very sweet cuddles. That's probably quite distracting. And is the reason that you are not paying attention. Beyond, the fact that Journey also misses you, which is not something you want to think about, but you're thinking about it anyway, and you can't stop thinking about it, and why can't you stop thinking about it?
Yep.
Sorry, you just said slightly left of the lyrics to Accidentally in Love.
No. You did. I also, motherfucker, stop rolling 10s when I'm trying to use you to make a decision. Fuck off.
Make an even number one thing and an odd number the other.
Ah, smart. Fucking. I hold up my book to pray, and then I decide not to.
Okay. You do not pray. Your watch passes that incident. It is now Judice's watch. Please make your perception roll.
Uh, 18 plus 1, 19.
19! Good. This die is so pretty, but I have already rolled 4 natural ones on it.
Zooey mama, oh goodness.
So that's gonna go in jail, and I'm gonna get my other pretty d20, and hope this isn't gonna beat up its pretty sharp edges. Oh, is it too big to go in jail? It's
Too
big
thick
to
for
go in jail.
jail.
It's too
Just
thick for
like that.
jail, y'all. It's too thick for jail. I'm upset. Whatever, it's just gonna go back in its cage. But... Whoop! Mhairi fucks with her dice for 30 seconds. ASMR. This is my priority as a dungeon master, is pretty dice at all times. Flexin'.
Privy at
Flexin'.
what cost?
Will it focus? Yeah. Flexin'. Okay. I'm professional. Anyway, Domino's sponsor us. There we go. Now we're rolling decently. Okay. Anything you want to do on your watch?
Only mention that I have just been sent the first 7 verses of Accidentally in Love. 8, 9 verses of Accidentally in
memory.
Love.
I used to listen to
yeah.
that song on repeat as a kid.
It's
I
a
used
good
to fucking
song.
love that
It's a good song. But other than that, I think we're good. I mean, Judice has his Twister call as usual, but we ain't got to go through that because he just had one.
Fair enough.
Also, this is like third watch, so
Yeah.
this is like 4 a.m. to sunrise. So yeah, I think he's just watching. At first, he like goes to see Fita's point of view, because usually Fita is like, at his back, and she takes half the watch, he takes the other half, and he goes, and it's just black, and he's like, what? And then he realizes Fita's sleeping in the Lazarus and dog pile.
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of smiles to that, and then goes back to his watch until the sun comes up.
Fair enough.
You see Io hugging the possum like a fucking maniac. Just hold possum. Hold possum so tight, so good.
Aw.
Sorry, I had my window open.
It's okay.
Oh.
With holding possum so tight, so good, and holding dog so tight, so good, the sun eventually rises on another very humid, gross day. But you kind of look up, and it's quite cloudy today. Kind of threatening cloudy. Not threatening in a magical way, threatening in a rain way. But, so it's relatively dim as you all get up in the morning. You see Lazary get up a little bit earlier than usual and kind of... but other than that, it is, mostly normal as everyone kind of, brings themselves to consciousness. Yeah, words. I'm working today. I got words working today.
You mastered it.
What are we up to?
How many days to Moongate?
To Moongate?
Where's our next stop? I'm gonna look at that.
Technically, there is a town in between here and Moongate. That is Vigan.
Vigan, yes.
Yes. Vigan is about 12 days away, and then Moongate is about double that amount of time. So you got like 24 days. Nearly 2 weeks.
That's a while.
Which was why
Okay.
I was going to make an offer. Which is basically, this is 2 fucking weeks of travel. You don't have to roleplay all of this out. I don't like roleplaying traveling. So,
Very fair.
if we'd like to do some time skipping, until you all get very close to Moongate, I am happy to do so, and just figure out, oh my god, even my mother has joined the damn lyrics chain. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Thank you, Bari's mom, whose name I still don't know.
I do
Ivory's
want
mom.
to add.
I'm not gonna dox my mother in
that-
chat.
I do want to add that so he's currently listening to "Accidentally in Love" from the Shrek 2 soundtrack on Spotify right now.
Right now, as we speak.
Leave me alone. Also, what does "Hey Ivory Discord suck" mean? What does that mean?
But
Okay.
so
Someone in chat
I don't know.
said,
It's in chat.
"Hey Ivory Discord suck." Oh, hi, babe.
Oh. But anyway, with "Accidentally in Love" stuck in everyone's head, even though none of you actually know that song, would you guys like to do a time skip? We can go over what, if there's anything in particular that you guys were planning to do over the next couple weeks, we can go ahead and just kind of get one after the other. But other than that, I'd get you significantly closer to Moongate. Because I don't want to do it.
That would be very nice.
2 weeks of travel, yeah. I would like a time skip.
In terms of things I want to do, I mostly am just nervous that I might get a mean dream from my mother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hoping it doesn't happen.
I think during this trip, I would like to use the materials we bought at some point to try to make some bread. I don't think it goes very well because we don't have an oven.
No, you do not.
You can
But we do
cook
have
bread in a
fire.
pot.
We do have fire and we do have pots.
Yes.
So I can try to cook something bread-y.
You can Dutch oven.
Floyd appears to have an idea.
I don't know that we're staying still very long.
Sounds
Just
like
like at
overnight.
night, I
You can-
try to make like some like flatbread or something. And
Judice
then like in the
hasn't
morning we
eaten
can have like a
banana
little sandwich.
What was that?
Judice has not eaten the banana yet.
Oh God,
Oh,
Judice has
Judice
a
has not
banana.
eaten the banana yet. How?
It's banana
How?
time, baby.
How does Judice eat the banana?
You
Are we gonna act? Are we gonna?
Human,
Are we?
I
gonna
have,
Yes.
I have an important question
Okay.
here, sir. Do you
Yes.
in your dorm have a banana?
Can I check my foot?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
He's
god.
gonna
Oh
go
my god.
check.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Very discerning when I don't.
A little closer.
Is it a completely different part of the song?
So the answer is yes.
Oh no, it's
Oh.
very
But at what
brown!
cost?
Oh no! Oh no! No! No!
Okay,
Do
you
not
can
eat
use
that
it as a
banana!
prop.
Do not eat that
Please
banana!
don't actually eat it, but I would like to know how he bites it. Based on demonstration.
First thing he does is he slices it in half to make sure there's no pit.
There is no pit.
There is no pit. He will lick the cross section
It tastes like a banana, I assume.
and
Banana.
realize. Never mind. He does not realize that there is a bitterness around the peel. And from the cross section, just bites straight down.
Oh! Is the exact noise that Zyanma makes as the Judice does this is oh from across the campfire.
His mouth is there for a bit, and he's like,
I take
So
the other
there
half
is
of the
a
banana
layer I'm
away from him
supposed to
for a
remove.
moment.
What, Judice?
I'm gonna put this back in the fridge. I'll be back.
Can someone please make an edit of that one clip of like Griffin McElroy biting the banana? But when guys like Judice like edited it over.
Yeah.
I mean, I would kill and die for you if someone did that.
Just give Griffin McElroy just complete white skin, gray hair, and horns.
Oh god.
But yeah, no, he's like, so there is a layer you need to remove.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
that is.
I take the other half of the banana because he did cut it in half and show him how to peel it correctly.
He kind of tries to salvage the part that has like completely
No,
been
don't.
cut
No.
All right. He just kind of peels it off and
It's like so
Sorry.
squished.
Lazary goes, sorry, and Zai goes, I'm not.
Judice
That was
kills
100% worth it.
it. Eats it.
Yeah. But, with that, I will say, one thing that happens through this 2 weeks is after about 3 days, Io, on one of your nighttime watches, it's Thorns. You around?
Yeah. Hey.
Quick update. Quill says no changes in hair with not Lazary.
Okay, so we just got found. That's the worst thing could happen.
Do you think you got caught?
Well, they'd be the second people to find us. We got ambushed by a group of followers of Kasana, Carrion, one from
Great.
Lady of Thorns.
Great.
Managed to get them off our back all right, but we almost lost her.
Terrifying.
So
Thanks.
we're just being extra careful.
That's good. Hey, look, if you're just on the run, then even if somebody saw you, there's nothing they can do now, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm hoping, at least.
Yeah. How are you, booing?
Fine. Soon we'll be out of the country, and I will wait for your introduction.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I had I had this cool story, about, I heard this cool story. Quill has a friend, that lives in Catram, that was doing this really interesting tour recently. And, she was telling me all about the kind of stuff that they found out. They were trying to do, like, this, like, case study on, like, the foster system and stuff like that, but, turns out there's a lot of, different, like, there's this really big city, Veritas. Fucking giant fucking city. Lots of stuff in it. Lots of people, a couple different group homes. Like, so it turns out it's really hard to find any information about what goes on there when you're not there in person. So it's just like,
I guess that would make sense with a city that big.
yeah. So we've been having to, like, Quill's been telling us all about the fact that she's been having to help them out and see if they could find anything, but unfortunately she's coming up with pretty much nothing since she can't be there in person.
Hey, well, I mean, sometimes projects don't go as planned.
Yeah. Also, this friend has a really shitty friend that they really need to stop hanging out with.
Yeah, I had a few folks like that myself.
But, we're doing what we can, I guess.
How's babysitting duty?
Thankfully, no longer my problem.
Nice.
I took care of that. But
Oh, that sounds like a threat.
it is.
Are they, like, dead?
No, they're not dead. I didn't kill them. I'm not allowed to. But, I mean, it would have been fun. I don't typically kill people, but I feel like it would have been, really gratifying. But, no, turns out Stitch likes dealing with teenagers a lot more than I do. And so I said, take advantage of this opportunity then, and I never want to see these little twerps' faces again. And I just went ahead and just passed them on, and they are no longer my problem, which is great. So they can go get training and can put their strange need to just burn everything in their path towards, like, things that are productive. And I don't have to do it because I'm very bad at doing that. Why did they give them to me? I think it's technically because of Dayra. Honestly, it's probably because they knew that I hung around Dayra, and Dayra can, like, help anybody, but honestly, I was just like, do not get anywhere near the people I love, or I'm going to kill all of you.
Yeah. How is Dara? I know the house was kind of in chaos last time I asked.
Oh, everybody's doing okay. I mean, we were all kind of dealing with that shit. But beyond that, everybody got better. Hallie is, chomping at the bit. But, you know, that's just her. She's like that constantly. And if anyone can, keep her keep her a little calmed down, it's Dayra. Certainly not me. I'm what Dayra calls an enabler. But that's besides the point. He's doing okay though.
What?
But yeah. Actually asked about you the other day because none of them can mind their own business, and anything in particular you might want me to pass on?
Gosh. Trying to learn how to dye hair out of shit I found in the woods.
And you didn't think to ask me about the specifics of this? You know, the bitch with the dyed hair?
I mean, I'm thinking of it now.
Great. Well, maybe I'll teach you once you come back to Targrave.
All right.
In-person offer only, though.
Okay, it might be soon. Just we gotta figure out what that weird, not Lazary thing is doing.
Yeah, be careful.
Anything? Anyone mysteriously dropped dead yet?
Not yet? Were we expecting people to mysteriously drop dead?
No.
Okay, then no.
No, we weren't. Just in case.
Okay. Well, I will keep you updated if people start mysteriously dropping dead.
Good. What do you think is a good name for a small creature, like a rodent?
Like a possum?
I mean, like maybe.
Doesn't the possum already have a name, like James or something?
No, the possum doesn't have a name.
Okay, Jack?
Okay. Seems like a good name.
I hope so.
Jack.
But, yeah, sure. Well, sorry, Hallie is trying to get my attention, and she is not good at body language and does not know sign language, so I am gonna have to leave you be. What?
You know sign language?
Bits and pieces, not much.
Yeah, same.
But, yeah, no, I have no idea what you're saying. Stop giving me that look. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Go talk to your girlfriend.
I will. Io says hi. Yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
The next time someone asks me what the rodent's name is, say Jack.
Nice.
What would you name a small North American marsupial?
Anything else that people are up to on the road? I know, Floyd, you mentioned possibly poking around at something.
God.
Yeah, so there's this weird purple-haired person I saw.
God damn it.
I was on my watch. I'm talking to the group as a whole. I was on my watch a few nights ago, maybe a few weeks ago. I don't know where we are in the timeline right now. I don't feel like asking Mhairi.
If this is the day after, I do have +2 to my.
Oh my god.
Please. If you can do it within the first 24 hours, I got you.
Okay, yeah. I'll do it in the first 24 hours because I can tell. I looked at Ivory's ears and they're bigger, and I'm like, I feel like now's a good time to ask him a question because I can hear it better with their big ears.
Yeah.
But I was on my watch last night, and nothing happened, but I had like a vision, if that makes sense.
Is that normal for you?
No, I don't really get visions. It was like I think it was a human, and they had like purple hair, and they were like in front of something that was like glowing. It was only for a second, but I don't know what it was.
Glowing. Are you sure it's not a sorcerer of some kinds? Were they like doing a spell?
I don't know, maybe thinking back on it, they were like a red tiefling or something.
With big white eyes and very soft skin.
I don't know, it's hard to tell.
This is a bit that I am not. Where did the tiefling come from?
Peter.
Oh God.
No other words about this will be spoken blatantly on this stream, or I will
Happy
mute
Very good.
birthday.
Nope, I
That's
will
all
mute
the extent-
anyone that says
Nope.
anything else about it.
We're not dropping this lore here. Alright,
Friends, you may have noticed on our Aldrithe profile under Floyd's Get to Know Me thing, there is a mention that we feel legally obligated to say that at one point they started a Muppet cosplay craze on TikTok. Funny. Anyway, continue.
But
are you sure it wasn't a sorcerer of some kind? Were they doing they're like a wizard doing a spell? Were they scrying?
they didn't seem to be casting. Well, maybe they were. They were like tapping it, I think. I didn't see much. It was only for a few seconds. But I wonder if it means something.
Can I roll a check to
Can
see
you-
what I think it is?
Natural 20.
Absolutely,
Ivory
make an intelligence
breaks the
check.
fourth wall.
That was not very good, but I have good pluses, so hold on.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Okay, with my pluses, that is a 15.
A 15.
And Ewan said he got a natural 20?
You don't know about tapping or anything. No, Ewan was making a joke.
Wait, I was making a joke.
You haven't heard much about tapping, but maybe it's like a strange somatic component or something. I don't know. You've heard about these
Pass it
wizards
along.
that I don't know. You've heard about these wizards that have like really funky spell books and stuff like that. So maybe it was a weird like wizard with a spell book or something.
I pass it on. Floyd, you now exist in canon.
This
Congratulations.
is a very. I'm like in like Taz, they have like Clint McElroy, the janitor.
Yeah. There's some wizard doing creepy spells, and then you can, for some reason, see them.
Oh god.
Fancy scrying.
Interesting.
Fancy
A wizard.
scrying.
Interesting. I mean, I don't
I
think
mean,
they-
technically, this is kind of us scrying into their universe a little bit. We are just looking over them all the time and deciding
That
what
is
to do.
true. That is true.
This
It's
is getting
true.
pretty meta. Is there anything else we want to have in this conversation?
You
This is
took
the
this
idle
very
animation
far. I'm gonna
right
make
now.
you lie in it.
Oh my god.
This
meta
is, I'm
point.
just saying to chat. All of us talk about Aldrithe so much outside of sessions, so much all the time, and in January, I want to say, Vari and Ewan and I went on a little bit of a kick of alternate universe Aldrithe.
It hasn't stopped. We were here yesterday.
We are not going to go down the hole of
No,
alternate
we're not going
universe
to go
Aldrithe
down
right
that
now.
rabbit hole. I'm just going to say that it does exist.
Andy,
And,
I'll ban you from the
I-
screen if you do it. Go on.
I'll just refund their
no,
points.
I'm
Help out.
encouraging, actually.
What, Io?
I said I was going to encourage Andy.
Ah, yes. The other AUs, absolutely. Andy, I will have to kill you if you do that.
Thank you for censoring that word, though, in chat.
Thanks. Yeah, no, that is actually a
Full
bad
language,
word.
like-
I will say, Ivory, Silvi, and Vari, you both have permission to ban that word in chat.
Oh my god, we
Oh,
do!
yeah,
Oh my
sure.
god, we
I'm
do!
on it.
Do it, do it,
No,
do
I
it, do
got
it, do it, do it, do it. Okay, so the word Muppet is not allowed in our chat.
This is oppression. This is oppression.
You know
This
what?
Is not oppression.
Good.
Sometimes there's a time in everyone's life where you need to reflect on your
national
reflection.
holiday such as this one, you are banning the word
I'm
fucking.
ending this fucking stream.
No!
No, please. I was getting over a lot of shit.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Can't believe
So-
Bari's Muppet phobic.
Anyways,
I am literally about to kill you all.
You participated.
That is not
you?
true. That is not true. That is for legal reasons. That's a joke, Twitch.
You participated, you motherfucker. You cannot. You are not
Once.
wholly among us.
Once.
I only participated once.
sorry, it's not what?
Incorrect. Anyway. I'm not going down this rabbit hole. They all have to be trapped out of my good fucking D&D stream. So. Anything else that we're going to be doing during these 2 weeks?
Every
I want
once
to
in a
deadly hold
while.
Armani's hand, but we're not there yet.
Oh.
I have one last random question, which is, does I ever notice that I am gaslighting her?
What?
Does
What?
I
The
ever
animal
notice that I'm
names?
gaslighting her about the name of the possum?
Oh my god.
If you bring up the Jack thing, yes.
Okay. Ewan, you look like you just had a realization.
No, it's just, why are you doing this?
I feel the need for some semblance of control. It started out as a, and now it makes me emotional.
The story of their pain started before their birth.
The story of my pain started long before my birth. But yeah, no. Other than that, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Judice is trying to reach out to Elmet every few days. I mean, not like reaching out as much as he was those other times where he was like really, 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 really in need of some answers. Now it's more like how he used to just have his little monologues, when he's just writing by himself. But yeah, honestly, I think it's just kind of him trying to find if there's any. I mean, he doesn't know if there's any rhyme or reason to it because he's gone his entire 27 some years of his life in silence. And why now? Why here? Why do those questions? That's definitely what he's thinking about. Also, Twister call, but we don't have to. I know we just had one last session.
Okay. I mean, if it's a significant call, I can still play it out.
He would just like to tell them that he had a banana and did not succeed.
Okay, so you tell them that. They make fun of you. Lovingly, they make fun of Judice. A lot. Oh.
I would also like to call my sister at like some point.
Okay, sure.
Hey, wait, hold on. Here's my rock. Hello, are you on?
I can be. What's up?
I was just wondering, like, in general, how long you were planning on. I mean, I don't know how long you have been traveling, but just like the projection of your travels back towards home and other places in general.
I don't know. Thank you, Spearwaddle D. You're my hero.
How is that word happening?
It's the plural. I don't
Fuck.
know. I'm making my way back soon. We're trying to finish up the data collection that we have here, and then after we're done collecting data here, we're going to get back as fast as we can. But that's going to be quite a few weeks of travel, unfortunately.
Of course.
It's
Also, what's
a ways away.
True. Also, what started you on researching that specifically?
Oh, well, no one else was checking it out, so someone had to. Everyone has to get the answers eventually, and all of these people didn't have answers, so I may as well get looking and see if I could help them. But it's more of a passion project than anything else. We go around, we find things to research, and if there's a dead end, then we find a new thing to research. It's just trying to find answers to questions to make people feel better, I suppose. And I suppose the fact that we got a bit threatened over it certainly encourages me to figure out what's happening there.
Oh yeah, that was...
Yes.
Yes. Alright, well... I'm also somewhat curious about that, so if you get any, like, big information, I would love to...
Absolutely, I'll pass something on, but so far, nothing. Just more people with
Sounds about right.
no connections between their stories. It's infuriating, but, you know, I'm sure we'll find something as we go back over everything. Oh, also, Chance says hi.
Hi, Chance. Also, I mean, if there's anything that you need, like, researched in person, I guess I might have accidentally teleported myself to the Feywild for like 5 minutes.
I'm
fine
sorry?
now. I am fine now.
When was
I'm
this?
back. Like a few days ago.
When did you plan on telling me this? Other than
I'm
was I
telling
just
you
going
now.
to stay out of the loop on this? Great. So you just tend to pop into the Feywild occasionally, or is this something we
It
do
wasn't
now?
intentional.
Mhm. Great.
In fact, I like very much hated it, and now part of my tail is gray.
What?
Yeah, I explain what the fuck happened. I'm not going to go into detail.
I'm
about
sorry, Ivory. I need you to just make something clear to me real quick. I need you to just make something crystal clear to me, so I make sure that I'm not losing my mind. You took a gift from a Fey being.
that. Perhaps.
There's a few moments of silence. Okay.
Look, I know.
Oh, do you? Do you now? Do we think? If you know, then why did you do it?
To be fair, I
Ivory, you know
was
better.
a little distressed.
Oh, you know better than that. Oh, next you're going to tell me that you gave it your name.
Nope, I did not do that.
Okay, good,
actually.
because if you did tell me that, I would probably have to find where you are just to, like, find you and kill you for that, because you know better. My god.
Sorry.
I'm not the one that you should be apologizing to. You should be apologizing to yourself. God knows what you got yourself into. Oh.
Yeah.
My goodness. Hopefully, because they freaked out at the end, all of that got thrown away, but... My goodness.
Yeah, they did seem a little wigged out, and, like, I don't think they will, like, that one at least, specifically, will never bother me again.
I also hope not, for your sake. Oh boy, no chance I can get you to go home and stop getting yourself in trouble, is there?
Nope.
Okay, well, I can't wait till in a few weeks I can get this back to Mama, and she just absolutely
Please,
chews you
no.
out for this.
Okay,
No, I'm
well.
going to watch. I'm going to be there, and I am going to watch, and it's going to be
You
funny.
love to watch me suffer.
Yes, I do. What kind of sibling
Okay,
would I
love
be
you
if I
too.
did not? Love you.
Love you too.
But
Looks like it's dinner time, so I'm good to go cook.
have fun. And that's your little call to River. Anything else that we want to do over the next couple weeks?
Travel, see the sights.
No shit, sir.
What is the changing landscape like? Are we still all in this big ass field?
No, the
Of
field
blue
ended ways
grass.
ago. The field ended
Okay,
ways
what
ago.
are we in now?
That valley was around Princetall, and as you left the valley, so the valley around Princetall itself didn't have that heavy humidity. And as you left that valley, the humidity came back, and you entered kind of this hilly, vaguely foresty area. Here's the thing: do I know how biomes work? So I just throw hills at a landscape and call it a map. So you're in the hills, and at one point you get relatively close to the river, and you can kind of hear it rushing at a distance away while you continue your hiking. Hello?
I would like to bathe in the river and also point Lazari toward the river.
That would be a bit of a detour.
Then I would not like to do that.
Okay. Like, it's at a distance. It's just a giant-ass river.
I don't know how biomes work. Would you like to?
Not right now.
Not right
but
now.
yes.
But
So basically, the mountain creates what's called a rain shadow.
No.
Uh-huh. I know how rain shadows work. But regardless, you continue to hike mostly through hills. I'm looking at the map and pretending that, again, I know how bios work when I don't. You pass through Vigan, which is mostly an agricultural town. Not a ton of, not a ton of stuff going on there. It's just rather small, a little spread out. Mostly just farmhouses, and lots of kind of green eating. And as
In Vigan, do we find many meat eaters?
not a lot, no.
We go through the market and it's all vegetables.
It's mostly vegetables. It seems like most of the meat, like the the raising cows and cattle and stuff like that isn't really something that they specialize in Vigan. So
Husbandry.
yeah. So as you pass through, there isn't a lot to get in terms of just heavy meat meals, but lots of plants and fruits and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. So yes.
How many new fruits does Judice discover?
8.
So many.
Ooh.
Could I get a list of the new fruits that Judice
What
discovers?
fruits does he know? I'll give you this.
Apples, oranges, lemons, limes, bananas, grapes.
Can I suggest fruits?
Yes.
If you run out, I will suggest any.
Grapefruit.
This is just a big
strawberry.
Okay, that's
Ooh.
Blueberry.
Raspberry.
okay.
Raspberry. Blackberry.
Okay.
Asa, toss one in.
Gooseberry.
Gooseberry.
Ooh.
Floyd, you're up.
Mango.
Mango.
This is not a coastal
Mango.
area.
Yeah, I was
They're
gonna say,
imported.
we're
They're
like
imported. Don't worry.
center of
Important.
it.
They have teleportation circles from a
okay,
bunch of
okay,
places.
alright, mango.
Mango.
Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit.
Because
That
we're
does
in
not...
Dungeons and Dragons,
Also,
guys.
Sparewattledy.
Ooh,
There
peaches, not dragon fruit, peaches.
Okay,
peaches.
that's fair.
There's a Sparewattledy. Gooseberries, my favorite fruit, are in fact orange. Highly recommend them.
Ooh.
Actually, I think Judice knows that peaches exist because otherwise he wouldn't have asked if bananas had pits.
That's fair. Cherries.
Cherries.
And
that one he bites into and there is a pit inside. I make a point to buy him some.
Bastards lied to me.
I'd forgotten what those alien bastards did to me. But you get your fruit exploration days, and you continue making your way southward and eastward. Lazari and Zyanma are getting antsy. It's nothing against y'all, it's just as you kind of get close to the edge of the country, it's just kind of oh, okay, this is getting closer, this is happening, this is getting close, oh god. And there's much to think about. There's a lot of Zai and Lazari kind of whispering to each other and having small conversations and away from the rest of the group. It's interesting. Realistically, practically, the entirety of Lazari's hair is dyed. It's not just the top layer, it's all of her hair. It is. And then occasionally, her hair will move in the light, and you swear to God, it's there's a layer that you missed. There's still that strange
Natural
candlelight
highlights.
underneath. Her hair kind of moves slightly, and it's this was just the layer. And then it just moves again, and it's fine. Oh my goodness!
Thank
Hi!
you so much for this.
Thank you for the raid! Hi!
Stream.
For the raid. Hello.
Welcome!
How was
Wow.
your stream? Please tell us all
Damn,
about
thank
it.
you.
Hi!
I'm blowing you all kisses. For you.
Yes,
Hello.
all the
Thank
kisses.
you so
Mwah.
much.
All the kisses. Hello! Oh my
Thank you.
goodness. But
Wow. Okay.
wow! Hello! There's a lot of you. But sorry, that threw me off. That's a lot of people. Hello.
That's quite a lot.
But you continue to make your way through, and as we kind of move out of this time skip, I'm gonna say that we've hit the we've hit the fast forward button, and now we're hitting the, like, instead of the 3 arrow forward, the 2 arrow forward, and we're just kind of going down. And I'm zooming in about a day out of Moongate. It's fucking raining. It's fucking pouring. It is not fun. And here's the fun thing. You discover something very strange about this rain. There's like a first day of rain, and that's just normal rain. It's totally fine. It's coming down in sheets. It's not fun. And it's combined with the humidity. I don't know if you've ever had it rain while it's also incredibly humid, with the two maintaining at the same time.
Horrible.
Very
Yes,
unpleasant.
I will say where Vinny and I are both from. Yes.
Yes. Pain.
Very
Spain
bad.
without the S.
Philippines. Terrible.
Yeah. And it's very uncomfortable. And over the first day, the rain continues. And the second day, you kind of wake up and you pay attention to the rain. And now it seems like every 4th drop is this strange, inky black substance.
It's that time of
Are
year.
you familiar with this?
Nope.
Can I like roll an Arcana check on the sky?
Well, hold on. Knowing Casija. Let me check. real
It's
quick.
free hair dye. Yeah, it's free hair dye.
Get lost, we get out there.
Oh God.
Damn it, we
Judice is
paid for
very
hair
You are
dye.
funny.
familiar
We
with this,
couldn't-
Io. This is not something that this is something you have seen before.
Okay. What is it?
Rain in the abyss is weird, ain't it?
That would make sense. If anyone asks, I'll pass
time
it
of
along,
year.
but I'll continue like running around in the rain as usual.
Is
I
it going
will
to?
say-
All I care
that's
about
the
is
year
is
again.
it going to
Uh.
stain?
It's not staining.
Okay, then I don't care.
Oh,
Hydrate
Hydrate 2.0.
Hee hee. Well, so.
I will say that one of Io's favorite things to do when it is raining and when they are stopped is to play with Fita in the rain.
Oh, Fetus having the
Just
time
like
of
a
her
Judice has
fucking
never
life.
seen rain.
Fetus having the time of her fucking life, bro.
Hello.
Fuck. But yes, hi.
Whomping around.
Yeah, Fita is jumping in
Water
the biggest
everywhere.
fucking puddles. Floyd, go get yourself an actual cup of water, please.
That water was really old.
Squirting
That
the
was
spray bottle.
Floyd, I worry. Go get yourself an actual cup
Something-
of water, please.
Yeah.
Put new water in the spray. Do it during the break or something.
Yeah.
Like-
Or now. That works too. We've lost Floyd, but
Uh,
that for good reasons.
Judice is-
During
Judice
this
is
rain,
experienced
Ivory
rain.
is like this. They are not enjoying
Oh.
it.
Yeah, Judice has experienced rain, of course.
Right.
We got
forget-
rained on a bit ago. We've been rained on at least once during this journey already.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just trying to remember the weather situation up in Naos because it's
You
funky because
have
it's
rain.
not like all the same.
Yeah.
No,
Naos
you
is a
never
little
have
bit weird.
rain. The
but
plants all die.
Because Naos has to deal with shit that y'all don't. Because Naos isn't
Naos
a
is
breeze.
is Infraconium meets Breest, which is the 9 hells meets the outer celestial planes. So there's some weird shit going on Naos. But that talk about some weird fucky weather. But right now you don't have to deal with that because it's just the month of Oshamut in Terios itself.
At least it's not lightning. At least it's not flaming tornadoes.
Are those
Great.
things that happen to
Cool.
you?
Only in certain times of the year.
Terrifying. Thank you so much.
Reminds
It's
me
not
never
that bad
ever
unless
to
it happens
visit.
near like the heat, near like the geysers and the hot springs and things like that. Then it becomes a bit of a handful.
You come from a weird place. I've never been, so I hope that's not offensive, but
You're fine.
okay. All right. And Lazarus just kind of shit.
Man, your hometown sounds like shit, King.
No, it's good. It's good. I'm not offended at all.
Look, you're fine.
Lazarus
I'm not
just
crying.
damn
It's the rain.
like this.
It's
But-
the rain. It's fine.
It's just the rain. Black inky tears. But
This is just sweating.
you continue to trudge your way through, and eventually, on about day 24, yeah, day 24, that was the number I said. It's kind of the early morning as you get up and you trek. You know that you're close to Moongate at this point. And at one point, you kind of turn a corner. And you realize that you're close to Moongate because holy shit, is it hard to miss. You look around and you see this strange large city that seems to be built all on top of itself. These twisting towers of rugged stone and what seems like these tall, dark, like black purple trees that are gigantic, large enough to act as the foundations and spines of these huge stone buildings. Branches like large enough. This large central building, with what seems to have like some kind of observatory on the top, is even the tree built into it is even large enough that branches near the lower area branching off of the tree itself seem to even have small buildings on the fucking branch. It is that big. And as you look over it, you kind of see something odd and then kind of blink and you realize that what's not registering in your head is you see the rain pelting the city just as it's pelting you. But that inky substance seems to hit what seems like a large force field dome outside the side of the town itself and just kind of slide down the side of the sphere where the rain just passes through without issue. Creating this strange hemisphere over this the city itself of where this inky black liquid hits it. And this strange city of twisted towers and trees is Moongate. And as we arrive, that's where we're going to take our break for the night. So, hello, new people. If you'd like to stick around, this is our break. We go to break for about 10 minutes. I set a timer, and then we come back. And if you would like to stick around, we still have plenty of story to tell tonight. Thank you again to both of our wonderful raiders today. And as usual, if you are one of our friends that wears binders, this is your binder check of the day. Make sure you can breathe, make sure you can stand up straight, do some nice stretches, and take it off if you can and need to. And for everyone, both including but not exclusive to our friends wearing binders, everyone needs to go drink some water. We will be back in about 10 minutes, and we can pick up our exploration of the city of Moongate once we get back then. So we will see you in just... Oh, yes?
Sorry, I just remembered something. Speaking of mid-cards, we've talked about potentially putting a... what's it called?
Slideshow?
Art slideshow on the mid-card. Have we discussed at all how folks would get in stuff for that?
We can do that once we've figured the logistics of that out. But basically, if you do have fan art, you should just tweet it to us on Twitter, because we want to see it anyway, and we want to like hype y'all up and just see all of y'all's wonderful stuff. We will actually fucking cry, full on. But hopefully at some point we'll be able to do kind of an art slideshow so we can share all of y'all's wonderful art. We hope to see you guys in 10 minutes, like I said, and then we can go do some poking around. Okay, I'll see you guys then. There we go.
Hey.
We were.
Oh, fuck. Hey.
Yeah, we didn't think on my end.
Fuck.
So, hi everybody.
Y'all have no faith in us.
One point of order, well, 2 points of order before we get the actual gameplay going again. Thank you very much again to Indrid for gifting more subs. I love you so much, so much.
I noticed. Oh my goodness, thank you.
While I do not read names off of PayPal because I know they are very often dead names, I would like to thank whoever tipped us $4.20 during the first half of the stream for your donation. Mwah. I care about you very, very much. So if you'd like to claim the 420 in chat, you absolutely should do so, but I don't read names off of PayPal because that's probably not your name. So just want to make sure that that is okay. So I got more water. I got myself ready to go. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to share, or are we ready to get back into the game?
I have just like a silly little thing. I usually ask y'all to pick dice colors, but I didn't today, so they're pink.
Nice.
I hope you all approve.
I approve.
They look like little bits of candy, and I am jealous.
Are those the cherry blossoms?
They're not. Actually, I'm just gonna real quick plug. I got this bag of dice that has over 100 dice.
Yeah.
It's multiple sets of dice, and this was from Walmart, and it was like $18 or something.
Hell yeah! So that's gonna be is that the Chessex powder dice?
It's Trickster's Trove.
Huh.
Series 3 from Wiz Dice, but I got it off.
I got it from Walmart. That is the Wiz Dice Cherry Blossom set. Sorry, your girl fixated on dice collection for a year, and I have a lot of information about it.
I have favorites and like less favorites, but I will say there's only one in here that has an error, which I'm trying to get into an earring because it's a bright green D20, and why wouldn't I?
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
I got
my dice.
I would say Walmart support us, but I don't support Walmart, so.
Yeah, I don't want Walmart to support us. Walmart go die challenge. Anyway, so.
Walmart go die challenge, but yeah.
I mean, on dice or you dirt.
You cut the fuck out. What?
You can fixate on dice or you can fixate on dirt. I think you picked a good camp. Also, I just wanted to share, I think I'm living the college life at its most luxurious. I'm currently eating mac and cheese, microwave instant mac and cheese on top of Trader Joe's bootleg Pringles. You deserve to live deliciously.
If it wouldn't mess up the stream, I would hang up on you right now.
Wouldst thou like to live deliciously? And on that note, we approach the city of Moongate with its twisted towers and strange flora. You're still at a decent distance, so it still takes you about an hour to like get right up on it and enter. Now that it is within sightline, is there anything you want to do, or are you just gonna like kind of play it cool, approach as you can?
What's the security looking like?
There are guards. There are a lot of people here. Like, a lot. Like, this is a busy fucking city. So there are a good amount of guards, but also the streets are just quite busy, so it's hard to tell, like... you keep losing people in the crowd.
Is it a walled city, or is it...
No. Beyond the magical field, no.
I would like to attempt to draw the city.
Yeah, go ahead. You do so. It's a bit of a bitch to draw interesting depth and strange depth there. And occasionally you'll look at a tower and you'll be like, I'm gonna draw that tower. And you look down, you look back up, and you no longer see the tower. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah. I'd write sort of what the fuck next to it, and then Moongate in like big letters.
Anything else, or are you just kind of playing it cool as you approach?
Playing it cool.
Acting natural.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we can pull up the Johnsons if we need to, but I think we're okay.
Okay. It doesn't seem like there's a gate that people are gonna like search you in. but still, as you approach, Zion Lazar kind of pull their hoods up. Just as you're kind of used to them doing. This is the first city that you're not getting weird looks for Fida in. And that would make sense. Yeah,
dog.
Because you're quickly picking up on the fact that this is a very magical town. You're like 1 block in, and once you've entered past this field and you're no longer dealing with that strange inky substance, but still, you're still under the rain. There appears to be like a small like flock of like 4 or 5 tressums that's like play fighting under one of the smaller trees. If you are not familiar with what a tressum is, it's a cat with wings.
Oh.
And so there's
Armani Ivory fusion.
I was gonna say this is what our kids would look like.
Oh god. But there appears to be a flock of like 4 or 5 tressums under a tree, just going wild, play fighting and stuff. You can see one of them perched in the branch, kind of down at the others. And Fida's like,
first of all, very impressive meow. Second of all, can I like try and make one my friend?
sure. You walk up, make an animal handling check.
Because here's the thing about animal handling checks. You either are bad at them or you're good at them and now you have a friend. That is a dirty 20.
Okay. You kind of carefully, not unknown to the mindset of being a feral cat, considering you have the mindset of a feral cat. You kind of carefully approach, and a couple of the tressums just fucking scatter immediately. But there's a small kind of black and white like tuxedo cat that with white wings that kind of very like tentatively holds its ground, doesn't run, kind of.
Hi. And I like very slowly hold my hand out for it to sniff.
Kind of very gentle sniffs.
Hi. I grab like some like dried meat or something from my bag and I like toss it a little bit so that the cat doesn't have to. Good.
Gets a little closer to you.
Hi. I like sort of have my hand out so if it wants to pet itself on my hand, it may. Hi. Oh my gosh.
It has quite the little purr. It sounds almost. It's definitely a purr, but occasionally it sounds more like a bird trill than a normal purr.
It sounds like a pigeon, like.
Yeah, it does occasionally sound like that. I
will
can't
say-
make that noise, but yes.
You just roll your R's with your mouth in a
I
nose shape.
cannot roll my R's.
That would be it. I will say that Io does start back at the cat.
Cat looks a little confused, but rolls with it.
He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit.
Yeah.
A little confused with the spirit. And eventually I like hop back on the cart.
Yeah, the other cats kind of like come out. One of the other ones darts up to the tuxedo cat and like seems to kind of headbutt it with concern. Like, what the fuck was that?
What is he doing?
Consorting with the enemy.
Consorting with the fucking enemy. Those are little feral cats.
Every day I get reminded that Judice met a tabaxi before he met actual cats, and that was a mental journey for him.
Zagreus
to realize that. To realize that tabaxi are people, and he assumed that cats were also people.
No.
Oh no.
I also cannot speak cat.
This is true, but
So cute.
Judice is now seeing, and his mind is he and Fida are equally just.
I'd
Yeah, we
like
have more
everybody.
cats.
I would like everyone passing to the city to make a perception check for me, please.
Oof.
Fida as well.
Natural 20 plus
Damn.
4.
Okay.
24.
22.
Jesus Christ.
7.
That's a nat 1 for Fida. Fida is absolutely fixated on these cats. And that's a
Birds.
5 for Judice. So
For the
Roll
Twitch
hot.
release, to be completely clear, the pills that I just took are Advil.
I'm gonna take mine.
To be completely clear. So we have a natural 20, a 22, a 7, a nat
1.
1. Great.
and a 5.
And a 5.
I'm gonna put this in the sink. I'm still listening.
Jesus.
Cool. So, where are you guys headed in town?
I
There's a
want
lot
to stop
going
at
on.
whatever market there is.
There's definitely markets. There's appear to be several different markets. Big city.
I want to find anyone selling animals. I want a chicken. I want a chicken really bad.
Okay. So,
Chickens are like 5 copper, guys. Like, they're worth it. It's a chicken.
sure. You Okay. So, I'll give you a choice. You can either use your natural 20 to guarantee that you find a chicken, or you can use your natural 20 for the plot significant thing that will come in a few minutes.
Plot significant thing. I can roll again later for chicken.
Okay. Then you can't find chickens in the market.
You are a kind and
Darn.
merciful God.
Later I'll find chickens. Don't worry, guys.
Okay.
Plot point?
Is anyone else looking through? We'll get to the plot point. Is anyone else looking for? Wait, where are you guys in particular headed in the town?
I
Yes,
think
I
we're
am.
just headed to.
Library? Library?
Okay.
Library, and also keeping an eye out for teleportation circles.
I was
Those
just
are
gonna
not
say.
typically
I think I know.
outdoors.
Yeah, the
building
teleportation
that might
circle
be
is most
regal
likely
enough.
going to be in like the big central building because that's where it was in
There
Wakefield.
are 2 very large central buildings of Moongate. They're pretty hard to miss.
Okay.
There's one that appears to have this very large vaulted glass ceiling. And there's one that appears that is that observatory that's built into the tree. You see more people coming in and out of the large building with the vaulted glass ceiling, but still pretty good traffic in both of them.
Okay.
However, as you approach, kind of trying to decide which way you go, Ivory, out of the corner of your eye, you swear this weird flash of light catches your attention. And you kind of look out of the corner of your eye, and you see someone appear to walk directly out of a wall in the alleyway. There is no door.
No.
They just walk out of a wall in the alleyway, kind of pull a cloak closer around themselves, and then dart into the crowd.
Do I see their face?
With a natural 20, yes. But you don't catch many. I mean, I guess you have keen mind, so I was about to say you don't catch many details. Yeah, you do. You have keen mind. They appear to be of elvish descent, possibly a mix between like elf and orc, or elf and half orc.
Sexy.
Kind of tall, lanky, but as they kind of look around, they pull up their hood, and just start away.
Just so you
I'm
all
gonna
know,
share
I
the
just saw
flash.
someone walk out of a wall.
It is a very
Like-
magical city.
Do we want to check that out? I mean, where are we going right now?
We are going to, I guess, find somewhere for them to stay and or go for a bit, and then I
Should
think
we
they
look
were
for some
going.
lodging?
Yep.
Io, do you have any bird watchers in town?
I'm going to ask, and I pull out my rock. Hey, canary.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I looking for. We're in Moongate.
Okay. Oh, are you looking for people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any friends to spend the night with?
I don't know. Let me poke around for give me 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and Journey hangs up, and is going to go poke around, mainly because I put this on a different fucking file for some reason than the Moongate one in my notes, and so I'm looking through those, trying to find my
Keep an eye on
shit.
where that person just emerged.
I point out where they walked out of.
It was in an alleyway.
Can we make our way over to it?
Sure, you can kind of cut through traffic.
Yeah.
You want to hop out of the cart and go in? That the cart can't fit down there. It's pretty tight.
Judice is on Fida, so he doesn't need to care about that.
Okay.
So you can just stop
I'll
Fida.
hop off with you, just because I saw them walk out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You pull the cart to the side, just over to.
Can I touch the wall?
Yeah, it's stone.
Okay, that's weird.
Can Judice cast Detect Magic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me, what kind of magic would a portal be?
It depends on the type of portal. Is it like a passage portal, or is it a get the fuck out of here portal?
Passage.
I believe that is transmutation.
Okay.
I might be wrong. That might be evocation.
Knowing who made this, I'm gonna say it's probably evocation. There is a spot. There appear to be some hidden, runes. Very, very hard to see with the naked eye, carved into a piece of the stone, almost in the shape of the top of a doorway.
Can Judice make out the runes?
Hey, did you see those cards that Ivory has?
Motherfucker.
Yes,
I mean, I've showed them to everyone, because we were trying to figure them out.
Those runes seem pretty familiar.
Bestie, I will throw hands. Yes.
I'll say it's conjuration. Legend Badge is very passionate about this. It's conjuration.
Great. Is it conjuration? I might be
conjuration.
Wrong. Okay. Then yes. Ivory, you still have that deck of cards, yes?
Yeah. I pull them out.
The runes above this doorway, they look quite familiar. May I see the deck?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll take them. Kind of sorting through, are there any that look familiar?
Yes.
That are similar to the ones,
straight up some matches.
Okay.
Since I can't see the runes, can you pull out the ones and put them in order?
Yeah, he'll find the ones that are straight up matches and then just hand you that hand of cards.
Cool. Is this at all a combination I've drawn randomly before?
No.
Okay.
Should we? Do you want to put the cards up to the things? Maybe.
Sure. I tap the cards on the fucking. Or I let. Judice
line up the cards to their.
Yeah.
Judice is gonna line up the cards to where the runes are.
That's some paper on some stone.
Great. I would say I don't know if I want to bring Dark into this. Yeah, what is it? What is the building?
Seems pretty nondescript.
Oh,
is it
God.
An entrance to it?
This is
a door to
it kind of looks like a house.
Okay.
I think okay. This could be a Prohibition speakeasy type thing, where people play with the cards. I don't know, but we can definitely come back to this, don't you think?
Sure.
I mean, here's the thing. That might be identify. One moment. Trying to think. Does Ivory have identify?
No.
Okay.
I have nothing that is useful in like actually magically figuring out things because I just use my brain.
Can
My
Judice
big ears.
Can Judice make some kind of Arcana check to see if there's like these runes in relation to like how they might connect to the cards, or what kind of check would that be?
Honestly, if we are going to a library, we can also try to check something out there later.
I would, but I don't think that's something you know.
Yeah, Judice was never an arcanely.
No, and
talent.
this is a bit niche.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get I want everyone in the party to fucking look at this. Like,
okay, you can make everybody climb out of the damn cart. Come
yeah, I'm like, get over here. These cards are driving me crazy. I don't know what they are.
If you want to find out what the significance of these cards are, if there are people walking out of a physically,
Well,
selectively
obviously some kind of
wall,
spell that is something,
might
but
be
I want to
something
know
that
the
people
significance
want
of
to perhaps.
why did I get these at the fucking carnival game, and why are they now making someone walk out of a wall?
Maybe it's a club.
Why would I get them at the carnival game? It was like
A club of
copper
people
to
who
play.
love that card game. It's a very exclusive club, maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to
I
put
don't
things
know.
together. People have clubs.
We can ask at the library later, but everyone get out. We're looking at this. I would like everyone to try to Arcana this.
Ivory comes drag Armani and Io out of the cart.
Armani the barbarian.
I mean, Armani has an education. Io has an education.
As well
I
as
have a +3 in Arcana for your fucking information, Ewan.
besties, that is a 6. That does mean it's a natural 1 +5.
Damn! Natural one's nat 1, my friend.
Alright.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a 6 total.
Jesus.
Cool, those look like
I'll take it home.
runes.
Io?
Io.
Care to share?
Huh? Sorry. What?
Arcana check.
Roll an Arcana.
Yes.
There are runes on the wall that match that.
Please be a third 6.
Rolling hot.
It's less than that.
Great.
Okay.
It's an intelligence mod.
Yep.
Which I have a proficiency bonus, which makes it a 5. But I did roll a 3.
Cool.
Woof.
Wow, these sure are
The
runes
only
on a
person
wall.
who can't make a check.
Wow, these are runes.
Dark one to input on this. I know you didn't want to last time.
Wow, these sure are runes on a wall, Armani, you hear over your shoulder.
Great.
Judice
They
staring
are
at these runes, just like
So.
he can't think of any time where there was a magic lesson that he was struggling through to try to make at least some kind of connection. Not even just between like these specific runes, but what the hell a connection of runes on a door would be and how to activate or interact with those in any way.
Well, I guess you're going to have to ask someone at the library or something.
Ooh, I just realized something. I know, look, I don't know much about magic, but what I do know is that when things have runes on them, if you break or damage those runes, they stop working.
I don't want to do that because then we can't learn more about them.
Yes, exactly. So that is correct. So I see 2 real options for us, not really mutually exclusive. Option 1, we make our way to some sort of place where we can figure out more about your cards or the runes on that wall. Option 2 is, if we really want, we can leave. I can leave Frida here to keep an eye on the wall, see if anyone walks out. But I don't know if I'd like to do that to her.
Well, obviously something did work out. I don't really think that's problem. It's up to you. I mean, I don't see a reason why we can't do both.
Yes, no, I was saying we can. Just like big city. Not sure if I want to potentially lose Vida in here.
There, I mean, I will remember exactly where this is, so we don't really have that issue.
True, I meant, look, if I
Maybe
went,
she
I
can follow
spoke
them
to
through.
someone. I spoke to someone in, oh goodness, what was the town where we stayed with Ike, the Aarakocra?
Lathan?
Lathan. No, when I went to Lathan, there was someone very, very intent on purchasing Fida off me. So, if
Maybe
there's
not.
any
Yeah,
indication-
let's not get rid of our big celestial dog.
Yes. We'll get back to this. Kind of looks over at the thing, runs his hands over the runes.
Hey, Armani?
Yes.
You feel drawn to this.
Mother.
The room?
What's happening?
Yeah.
What's happening?
You don't know what it is. It's not a literal draw. It's not like you've been charmed or anything like that. It's just like
Yeah.
there's something at the back of your head that something is familiar or
This is some
you
face that I'm gonna
belong
kill
something
someone.
near something like this. You don't know. It's weird. It's a weird feeling and you don't know where it comes from. Again, it's not like a charm. Like you're not being forced to it. It just feels right.
Yeah. Io?
Yeah? What?
Can I borrow some paper from you?
Yeah, sure. And I rip off a sheet.
They just sketched down the runes really quick and then fold it up and put it in their pocket just so they can, like, look at them later and try to, like... Because right now they're in the middle of the city, they don't want to, like, really look at this right now, but they
Come
want
back
like,
here.
Okay.
Come back here.
Yeah, we
really
are kind
study
of
them
standing in an
later.
alleyway. We should probably get out of here.
Yeah, this isn't
Yeah.
super inconspicuous, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I lost my dice.
Oh, our cart.
Your cart is still at the mouth of the alleyway.
Great. I guess we can revisit this. Let's go find a place to stash our crate and barrel.
Are they in the crate and barrel? Oh no,
No.
they're just.
No,
Alright.
we're not
No,
subjecting them to that anymore.
We freed them.
I,
They
Thank
any
left
word
goodness.
back from any word back?
Oh fuck. Yes. Where did I pull it up? Fuck, there it is. There's Journey does get back to you. Surprisingly few in here. You'd think with Moongate, I don't know if it's just a matter of not knowing, because not everybody knows everybody, you know.
Like rules. Yeah.
But
We don't need a shit. We just need one.
been poking around. I don't know if they take you in. Again, I don't know these people.
I mean, it's not for us. It's for.
I don't
them.
know if they take you in.
Okay.
But I heard the name Spindle getting thrown around. And they apparently like own an inn. So God, what was the name? It was something like
Look for an inn that is some way related to like.
it was something like
silk.
Two Leaf or something. I don't know.
Okay. I'll
Ask
keep an eye
around.
out. How?
No, I mean like ask around for what the places in town are called, not about the actual fucking code name.
No.
Y'all know anyone named?
Y'all know
Forbes?
anyone named fucking Spindle happens to work for the Ravens Court? Yeah, no, of course not.
What is your opinion on legal organizations of birds?
Cool. Thanks.
Good luck.
Bye, Canary.
See ya.
I convey this. I'm like, yeah, there's a thing somewhere. And I just walk up to the nearest guard.
Okay.
Welcome, August.
Hey, I'm looking for an inn. I'm new in town.
Oh, there's a good amount of those. I don't know, it depends on what you're looking for. You can get a whole ledger, I think, at the town center, but I know there's a couple around the corner. I,
Any recommendations?
what?
Any recommendations?
I've lived here a while, so I don't really know a lot about the, inn standards. You know, I have a house.
Yeah, that must be really nice. I'll go check. I'll go check the ledger.
Okay, yeah, sure. Like I said, if you go to the town center, it's big building with a glass roof down the street.
Okay.
What are you
Sounds
in
good.
town for?
Oh, just visiting some friends.
Okay, cool. Well, good luck. It's certainly got a lot going on and a lot of interesting shit to figure out, so
Yeah.
have
The
fun.
city's huge, so we're exploring a good bit too.
Yeah, definitely a lot to find.
Have a nice day.
You too. Okay, so
I was gonna follow Io's lead.
Yeah, I guess we're just following, taking the car down, just around the corner is where they said some of the taverns were.
Yeah, let's head to the town center. Sorry, I was focused on the poll. Y'all have no faith in us, and I appreciate it.
you shouldn't.
We can just take your fate points away. We giveth and we taketh away.
Technically, you have already gotten caught, so if the trend
What?
continues.
No, we've already been caught. So
Oh, I thought you meant in this town, and I was just like,
Not that you know
huh?
of.
What?
No.
Huh?
not that we know of.
Been here for 2 minutes.
I mean, just like, I put that as like going into the town.
Mhm.
I do as we walk to the town center. I pull out my notebook, and I just write out a quick prayer for safety and shelter from the fucking cops. Like it starts out like very like polite and formal, like a prayer, and then it ends with like "fuck the police, thank you." Like it turns very much into like I do not like the guard at all.
And Io is correct.
The guard is a bastardized system. We don't support them. Let's not talk about it.
Hell yeah.
Defund the guard.
Defund the guard. So,
On the guard, yeah.
you make your way towards the big building with the glass ceiling?
That's the
Mhm.
observatory, or am I stupid?
No, there is an observatory and there is one with a giant vaulted glass ceiling. They're right next to each other.
Two separate.
Gotcha, okay.
For Inquisitors. Inquisitor is less of a legal status and more of a religious status.
Also, ACAB does include Judice. Hate to break it to you.
Yeah,
does-
sorry.
Yeah, it does.
Get
I
better.
know.
It does include
Judice
Judice.
is not exempt from ACAB.
Yeah, no.
I know.
Judice
But
is not immune to AIDS.
Don't worry, you'll get better.
he'll get better eventually. Like it or not.
You can
Um,
have like a Juno Steel arc.
yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Hurry up. I love you.
I mean, I can do that. Would you like me to hurry up?
Yes.
Because I can step on the gas. I can make that
I
happen.
will
Judice,
say,
You'd like to go back to
um,
Naos? Because we can go back to Naos.
getting to that
No.
point for Judice
I think we
is,
should go back
in
to
order
Naos.
to do
I
that,
think we
you
should
need
go to
to
Naos.
break him
I think
over
we
your
should go to
knee.
Naos. We should go to Naos. What if we went to Naos though?
You know who doesn't? Judice.
I
But-
know, but we all want it. And metagaming is a terrible, terrible thing. But
Unless
I
it helps
personally
me.
want- And metagaming is a terrible thing unless it helps me. I say, knowing full well that I do not metagame.
Yes. But
You know too many things.
Glass ceiling.
regardless, bringing it back in, you find this very large a dark stone building, kind of a similar build to the rest of town, but fucking gigantic. Lots of people coming in and out. And as you open these two giant doors are kind of propped open out front. And there's a solid about 10 feet outside of the building itself is completely dry and untouched by the rain. And as you kind of get out of your cart and enter that area, once you actually enter that 10-foot area that's untouched by the rain, you dry off instantly.
Oh. No drippy all over floor. I want to stay in here forever.
Is there any kind of signage as we go in? Symbology?
Oh, what are you looking for?
Is there any like sign that's, you know, Bank of or like the Institute of
The title of the building.
Moongate Town Center, spelled R-E.
Sounds good.
Centra.
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 I thought you meant
The-
Moongate was spelled with an
no.
I. How the fuck does that work?
Moongate Rift.
I'll head in and look for a ledger and
Big. Good luck. You enter, and this is giant and atrium-like. This vault.
did you go to the fucking Fantasy Mall of America?
Kind of. With this big vaulted glass ceiling. Some of the panels of the glass ceiling are stained glass, which means the light that streams in underneath the it through, even though it is relatively dim outside, the light that does stream in does kind of create these sunbeams of color streaming down to the floor. This is
flashbacks.
a big building with a lot of people. You get the feeling
Is there a receptionist?
that this I'm getting there. Please let me finish my word picture.
Sorry.
You get the feeling that the town hall isn't just an informational center for travelers. There's plenty of things going on in this roof, and that's pretty certainly demonstrated by the fact that you could see at least 6 fucking receptionists in this room.
Oof.
This is a very cool building, and Io spends a while sort of just playing with the light from the stained glass on their hands.
Mm-hmm.
I also
how
join
many
you.
of the receptionists are MILFs?
3.
Cool, thank you.
A good even
Good
split. Are the rest DILFs instead? It is
Not necessarily, but there is at least
higher?
one DILF.
Oh, wow.
He's the
that's
diversity
her-
hire.
Ah, yes. Bryce in the fantasy
bless.
high.
I
The
will,
fantasy.
I will walk up to, I think, one of the MILFs, I guess.
So there's a central MILF, and then there's the others are kind of off to the side. Do you go off to the central desk?
Yeah,
Okay.
central desk seems good.
So you walk up to that one. The MILF in question is an Earth Genasi,
Nice.
who kind of waves as you approach. Thankfully, there doesn't seem to be much of a line. Some of the other ones have a much longer line, but hers seems to be shorter. And she kind of waves as you approach. Hi, good to see you. How can I help you?
Hey, I was told you might have like a ledger of inns.
Oh yeah, I've got plenty of information about the town. Are you looking for what's your price range? What are you looking for?
Medium to low. I don't know. I think I have a friend recommended an inn, and I can't quite remember the name. Two leaf.
I can look around a little bit more. What are you in town for? May I ask?
Oh, honestly, we're just passing through. We've got some friends nearby, so we figured we'd visit, but I've never been here before, so
Fair enough.
we'll check things out.
Well, I hope they're good enough friends that you have a good time, sweetheart. Let's see. If we're
Aw.
looking at,
Kiss me.
I don't know if there's a 2-leaf, but there's 3 leaves respite. That might be
Okay.
close. Some other ones that are kind of on the lower end. I don't know what your definition of lower is, but there's also the Hungry Dandelion, which is nice, I guess.
Cool.
I realized we looked for a place called Two Leaf in a town built on giant trees.
Yeah. I think I might check out the Three Leaves. Where is that?
Oh, that is down by the Temple District. If you go down, and she starts kind of giving you directions. And yeah, I think it's.
Temple District. Temple District
What
blog.
district?
I will
This
see
is
my
my
eyes
pal-
light
this
up.
is your paladin speaking.
District.
So yeah. Is there anything else I can help you with, honey?
Io gets caught off guard every time a term of endearment is used. I will say that.
You see Ivory kind of. Yes.
Where could I find a live chicken to purchase?
The marketplace, I suppose.
Judice
That's
audibly
not
goes,
in my files.
Perhaps could you point us in the direction that might be?
If you're gonna find animals,
Just like the closest one.
Well, I don't know if you'll find animals the closest market. I suppose the Eastern Market may do you well. That's
Great.
just a couple streets down, but I think it closes at about noon, which is about 20 minutes from now. So, you might not make it in time today. How long are you going to be in town? So, I mean, your friend here says that you're visiting other friends. So
Oh, we're not sure yet. We're not sure yet. It'll mostly just be like, we see them, see what happens. If they want to hang out, then great. If they don't want us around for too long, we won't bother them.
Okay.
Oh, and I've been told that you have teleportation circles in the city.
Oh, yeah, plenty of them. Well, they're not necessarily all public, but you can get all that information down with Sam at the desk over there, and points to a different MILF.
MILF City.
I turn towards Sam and I give her a polite wave.
MILFgate.
A little. I've just been brought home for dinner and I'm trying to impress the parents wave.
I'm knocking you all out in one hit by saying that Sam is goth.
Yes! Goth MILF rights!
Oh, MILF rights. God, MILF rights.
I mean,
my roommates are looking at me so funny right now.
MILFs, thank God.
I am not so easily folded.
Oh, bold fucking words from someone who like committed themselves on the first fucking date.
I am not so easily folded. For goth milfs, I am not so easily folded.
And then one more thing. Do you know where any libraries are?
Oh, well, there's the library right next door, Temperance Towers. That's best library in town,
Perfect.
and one of the main ones. I mean, it kind of swallows all the other ones, so.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay. Anything else I can help you with?
Anyone else?
I will say you all look, like you're built for adventure, so, if you ever are looking for something like that, I usually hold the quest ledgers and stuff like that as well
I was
myself.
going to say, is there any work in town?
Oh, there's always work in town. Plenty of wizards looking to get people to do all their dirty work and fetch all their fun spell components. I just got 2 new ones dropped off today, if you end up looking through that, and they've got quite the gold reward as far as I can see.
Wizards, you say?
Do you know any wizards with purple hair?
I know a lot of wizards. I don't know any humans.
Okay, thank you.
God damn it.
Already dug this grave, and I'm gonna bury her in it.
Damn.
They said what they said.
Eastern Market. Do we? Okay, thank you. Kind of to the party. Do we want to find out where we're staying for the night and go our separate ways?
Oh my god.
That's so funny. You're so funny.
So to people in the future who can't see this in the VOD, that message that says the Grand Wizard Floyd is a me, my name redemption.
That's a me, my name redemption. Thank you, Andy, for making choices.
What?
Every day you make choices.
There is now canonically a purple-haired wizard in this city named the Grand Wizard Floyd.
My god.
Every day.
Would it be Aldrithe if we didn't make a bit and then run with it for way too long?
Yeah.
Would it I'm making a character sheet for the Grand Wizard Floyd.
I need y'all to know that Floyd barely makes character sheets for fucking Armani.
Armani didn't get a background until session 5.
Armani did not have a background until session 5.
Floyd,
So what's
fun fact,
what's
you
my
can
level?
also insert your partner into reality. Give yourself little gay rights.
Fantasy fleece time. Fuck yeah.
But, so how do we feel about making our way to the tavern, finding out where we're staying for the evening, and then
Can we stop at the markets real quick before we go?
I know
Talk to
you want to go to the market. God.
I might actually
you
go to
want
the market now.
them.
Does anyone want to come with me to the market? You guys can talk to
I
Sam.
was going to check out the temple district. if
You're
that's
not gonna
fine.
make it in 20 minutes. You have to wait a day.
I want a chicken. I will.
What if
I will
I-
go
what
first
if
thing
you
in the
mix
morning
these
tomorrow.
Haste Ivory.
What, Io?
What if I haste Ivory?
And I
Oh my
sprint
God.
all the way there.
I think Ivory should just Naruto run all the way to the market.
I wish I
Ears
wasn't
back,
underage.
arms back.
Mhairi takes a sip of their drink so angrily.
It
This
is
is
just
water.
water, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I don't have to haste. I don't even know if
You
it would
could
help.
make it. You could make it haste doubles movement speed, especially if you dash, because you can use your two
I hold
actions
out my
for
arm.
dash.
Io, please.
You really want the chicken that bad?
I really want the chicken that's bad.
Okay, well, shit. Fine, I guess. And I cast haste on Ivory.
And I will use my oh fuck, what is it called? Feline
70
agility.
I have burned a 3rd level spell slot for you.
For a fucking chicken.
Yes.
Wait, actually,
Chicken is
can I
important.
go to the market and grab a chicken? Oh yeah, sure. Tap. Thanks.
Yeah, fucking Ivory achieves
Hi,
speedster
Usain
status. Ivory achieves speedster status as they out of the room, and you see the MILF at the desk be like, "Oh, bye
I did
bye,
give-
I had a way to get you to go faster.
dog."
I could throw you on Fida, cast haste on me. That carries over to Fida. Fida's movement speed is 120 feet.
Ah, it's fine.
It's fine. Ivory is already a solo speedster, so
We're
they've sped
fine.
off. What is
Also-
everybody else doing?
I'm gonna tag along to the temple district.
Okay. Armani.
I mean, I can get us our rooms.
Sure, that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love you.
Oh,
Hell
I
yeah.
love you too.
Let's start with
Um,
Armani.
Okay.
As we leave, Judice gives a salute to Sam.
Do you wink too at the goth mouth? You like?
No.
No, but Sam winks.
Judice does not know how to process this and nods, then leaves.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Andy DM'd me something that changed the entire game. I will leave that up to Andy to disclose. But yeah, sure. Let's see what we got at the end.
What? Okay, sure, whatever. I have about 3 different DMs with very different things going on in each of them right now. And they all have very different vibes, and I am like losing my goddamn mind.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
It's fine. No, it's good.
I'm not even one of them. I'm just sorry.
No, it's fine. It's good. Anyway. Christ. Okay, so Armani, you
Yes.
start making your way through the street.
Yes.
And were you listening to the directions when they were given?
Floyd wasn't. Armani was.
Okay, because I didn't actually give directions. I was asking about Armani.
Yeah. I was
Thanks,
about to say,
But Armani, make a survival check for me, please.
Oh god. Hold on. Okay, so I closed my character sheet so I can make my Floyd sheet Hold on. Okay. Damn, it's a +4. All right.
What?
Rolled a 2.
Okay, we'll get back to Armani. So Armani's gonna take a bit. Alright, someone's on FaceTime on Silvi's side. I don't know what's going on there. Hello? But
And you
Armani,
playing the ukulele. I love it here.
why have I lost control of my D&D table?
I'm still here.
I am also here. I am just simply playing ukulele as well. Hands need something to do. I'll knit. I'll knit instead.
Mine are just holding.
Apologies, that was my brother.
Okay, so Armani is going to be lost for a good long time. So instead, we're going to move.
My favorite song, Lost in Moongate.
No, Spare Waddle Dee. Spare Waddle Dee, we do not want to take a break.
No, we do not.
We do not want it.
We suffer through it, don't worry.
We love you, but we do not want to take a break. With all the love in my heart, please no.
But I'll pick up with Ivory the speedster.
I want a chicken.
Oh god, my brain is so broken. You make your way through the streets. Again, probably the city to do this, where people will look at you the least oddly. However, they are still looking at you oddly.
I can't see them. I am gone.
You are gone. You cannot stay long, and you cannot see them long enough to really comprehend this anyway. So you just keep going until eventually you fucking just to a stop in the middle of a large market. Seems to be mostly fruits and stuff. Very busy. You nearly run directly into someone.
Sorry.
Oh, gee, my gods.
Apologies, and I give them a little nod, and I look around. I'm looking for a stand with animals.
Make
I listen
a
for
perception
clucking.
check.
Clucking time. That, my friends, plus... Oh boy. That is a 15 even.
15? It takes
Yes.
a few minutes, but eventually, over the crowd, you hear quiet clucking, and you know exactly where to go.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, D&D movement speed is so janky as hell, because 70 feet per second, 70 feet per turn is only 11.6 feet per second, which means that Ivory is just going 8 miles an hour.
That
like
on foot is a good sprint.
No, it isn't. That's like a good jog.
Well,
I
no,
made it,
Ivory, Ivory is 45...
Oh, is it 45
Yeah,
feet?
because Ivory is a 45-foot movement speed plus...
I thought it was a 35-foot movement speed. Okay.
No, Ivory is a 45 foot movement speed, plus they're taking a dash action every time they go, and they're hasted, so they get their extra shit.
Okay. That makes more sense. Because I'm like, how the hell is Ivory hasted and just doing a brief jog through the town?
No, it's dash action plus movement plus haste action, plus at the beginning they got a burst of feline agility. So that was triple movement. Or when you're in Spark's universe, quadruple movement. But regardless, you round the corner and there they are, 2 chickens in a small pen. Clucking away.
I would like to walk up to the pen and see if either of them like me more than the other.
They're chickens. They look at you and continue clucking at each other.
Perfect. What do they look like?
Chickens.
Paint me a
What
chicken
color
picture.
are the chickens?
Brown! My grandparents
I-
would be disappointed in me.
There can be pretty chickens.
Yes, there can be pretty chickens. Do you guys not know chicken breeds?
No, they're cute,
Yeah, I'm like,
but these are brown chickens. They are 5 copper brown chickens.
beautiful. I will take Is either of them larger than the other?
Yes.
I will take the smaller chicken.
Okay. Do you just try to pick it up and leave?
No, I'm going to talk to
My
the
chicken
seller,
now.
who is there, of course.
What's up? What do you need?
Hello, I would like to buy a chicken.
Oh, you want to buy a chicken, huh? Well, that's gonna be 1 gold. Those are my best chickens.
Pay me a word
Deal.
picture for this chicken vendor.
Deal. I hand him a gold. I don't care.
This chicken vendor is 4'10". Appears
Towering.
to be satyr.
A satyr.
Old.
Wonderful.
So 1 gold for my best chicken.
Perfect. I hand him a gold.
Thank you.
I will not haggle. It is
Dipped,
worth it.
man.
I don't care. I want the chicken.
Your chicken, are you getting the small one or the large one?
The small one, please.
That one is named Harold. Take good care of him.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Pleasure doing business.
Great. I'm holding the chicken.
Why is
I
this
would
the
like-
most in-depth character voice?
Looking around here, is there any perhaps basket sellers or any kind of people that
No.
I will just hold my chicken then. I am on my way. I would like
You bought this chicken, now hold it.
yes. Tomorrow I will deal with getting my chicken held somehow.
Floyd, what is this face about? What stats did you roll for the Grand Wizard?
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later.
It's not Grand Wizard Floyd. You and
We'll talk about it later.
Oh God, what's What?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay. All
Fine,
right.
don't worry about it.
But enjoy your chicken, child.
Thank you very much.
That is the most in-depth character voice I have ever done for anyone, and that's what you deserve.
It's up there with Ishbel Riverdance.
Yeah, I miss Ishbel Riverdance.
I also miss Ishbel
Me
Riverdance.
too. I'm so glad that they're just having the time of their life with some fucking jerk-ass teenagers now.
Yeah. But you now have a chicken. His name is Harold.
Thank you. I'm
That
going to protect him with my life.
you just have a chicken.
Yeah, no, I have a chicken.
Do you know how to take care of a chicken?
I lived in a small town. I'm going to assume I've at least heard about how to
Make
How
an
to take care of a
intelligence check.
Nature
Alright.
I think it'd be
Intelligence.
or animal handling?
Intelligence.
That, my friends, is a 19.
Oh.
Chicken time.
You are aware of how to take care of a chicken. Do you have the food to give chickens? Do you have a place to keep this chicken?
No.
You need
I
to be a
don't.
responsible pet owner, Ivory.
I will. I will
How
feed
will you
it
do that
some
with no
bread
food?
for now.
That's not healthy for them.
I know. I said for now.
Let's buy some grain and some like chili flakes.
I will
Chicken
see if I can.
spice, and it helps with the
I
goal.
am
it
just
helps make your
walking back
yolks more yellow.
towards. I am just walking back towards where I think the inn would be, because I also listened to the directions.
Okay. You're going to arrive there before Armani does.
Great. As I walk, I am
My
looking to see
God.
if there's anyone that seems to be selling anything I can feed to a chicken.
Nope.
Please don't kill my chicken. I will be sad.
There's some grapes, maybe.
Some what?
Grapes. Do you
That's
think
the-
chickens can eat grapes?
I don't know. What does my 19 tell me?
I don't know. I don't know what chickens eat. It's a fucking chicken. Again, my grandparents who raised chickens would be very disappointed in me. However,
I have
See, the
chicken
thing is-
insight.
what?
I
Dried
have
corn.
chicken insight, like Floyd has chicken insight.
Dread
Okay.
corn, like
Same here.
bugs. I can feed him bugs.
You can feed chickens
Um,
bugs. You can feed them apples. They like watermelon.
We have apples.
rind.
Oh god, we have apples.
Chickens are omnivores. They will eat anything.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
eat bugs. Like, they eat other
Chicken fucking
animals.
thing.
Yeah, they do. You
Wait,
can.
do
I'm just
chickens
gonna
eat
talk to
meat?
Io.
Do chickens eat
Huh?
meat?
Yeah, chickens are
think so.
carnivores and herbivores.
It's like
They're omnivores.
scavenger-esque, because they don't hunt.
Like, they're not
but-
supposed to, but they will. I need you to know that,
No!
like,
Indrid, I'm gonna
cursing.
kill
Chickens
you.
eat mice.
it is a
No, chickens would eat
distinct,
mice. so
Friends,
yes, they do eat
friends.
Larry,
No cursing.
a distinct
No cursing.
problem in chickens that some of them will, if they are deficient in, I believe, calcium, will eat their own eggs and have to be trained out of it.
Yeah,
Okay, this
This
is
is a
giving
male
me
chicken.
ideas about Harold here.
This is a male chicken. I don't
actually-
believe he lays eggs.
Yeah, this is
Oh
not a hen.
God, you got a rooster?
This is a rooster.
A rooster has.
Yeah.
You made it there.
Yeah.
I need you. to
Why
know
did you
that
buy a rooster?
I want
No.
a chicken.
no
You
animal?
told me we'd get a chicken so we could lay eggs.
No, I want a friend.
Okay. I thought it was
I have.
Who lays
I-
eggs?
I need. Oh, okay.
Hydrate.
Everyone hydrate. I once got kicked in the back of the knees by a rooster for doing
I
literally
will
nothing.
slowly train him to be nice or try.
So
Hey, guys.
hard that he drew blood through my jean.
When I was in middle school, my family got chickens for the first time, and we got a batch of 5 of them. And we're like, oh, maybe like one will be a rooster. 4 of them were roosters, and 1 was a hen.
Oh no.
And that hen grew up to be the most badass fucking chicken.
Oh my
She
god,
was-
Floyd.
She was like a tomboy, like butch lesbian. It was the funniest thing in the world.
Floyd, I'd like to remind
Yeah.
you that we are currently under a no cursing timer.
Shit.
We have
Sorry.
restarted the no cursing timer.
I forgot. Oh no. I need to get water. I'll be right back.
Okay. So yes, no, you're holding a rooster right now.
Yeah,
His name is Harold, and he is a
his
rooster.
name is Harold. I
no,
am going
Asa,
to...
you're correct. This was a decision.
I wanted a chicken. I got a chicken. I will deal with my decision. You both have, or we have a few animals. I'm assuming we have some kind of meals for them with us. So I will later just be like, Io.
I will say
You
I
guys-
will find something out
You
of
realize that none of our pets are real, right?
sorry.
PETA is a celestial being. The
Zephyr does
opossum
not
is
eat. The
also a
possum does not
celestial
eat.
being.
Fida does not eat.
The only one that eats is Bello,
Bello eats.
and he just grazes.
But chickens
I will
can
figure out my
graze.
chicken deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
no, they can't. You can't just like leave them outside and then we eat bugs. Like,
It'll be fine. I love Harold. He is my new son. How are
Yes.
things going?
Well, I was going to move to Io and Judice as you head towards the Temple District. Everyone kind of heads the same direction at first. For the directions that you were given, that the inn is in the Temple District, you'd expect Armani to go the same direction as Io and Judice. Armani does not go the same direction as Io and Judice, and instead splits off from the group. I don't know. Maybe they have a shortcut.
That's usually a Judas thing.
Yep.
here's our chicken prop.
Oh.
But meanwhile, Io and Judice, you head towards what you assume is the Temple District, which seems to be relatively well upkept, while it is somewhat small. You can see what kind of looks like, I'm comparing them to fairy lights, strung between street lamps. There's a magical explanation for them. I'm not sure if you two would know them.
Has it been an hour since he cast it that first time?
That's true, it is not. It has not been an hour, so let me really quickly check what...
So what was the name of the library?
Temperance Tower. Evocation. All of these little lights have evocation magic attached to them.
Kind of looks around. The lights are magical, if that's anything. What kind of temples do we see? Is it like a just line of houses of worship type of thing, or like line of altars and things like that?
It seems like there's some kind of like statues. There's some that seem to be like dedicated temples. It seems to be a little scattered. Just kind of glancing around. I'm really quickly going to pull up. Oh God. I'm trying to pull up my thing. I am not very smart.
You are so smart and we love you so much.
I need to organize my notes better, y'all.
Just have them all in one Google Doc.
I know.
Organized by people, players, places, miscellaneous, and side quest board.
Okay, so, just right off the thing, you see, biggest ones, Sivash, Elnet, probably, Karelin, and Ioun. Those are probably your big four. Bless you, that have actual temples dedicated to them. But there are plenty of smaller kind of statues and smaller outdoor shrines that are scattered about, so it depends on what you're looking for.
For me, I Ewan forget. Judice probably knows. Who's Corellin and Ioun again?
So
I know they're old gods.
Yes, they're old gods. Ioun is the knowing mentor, and Corellin is the archheart. Ioun is a very general god, whereas Corellin is a little more commonly worshipped amongst like people of elven descent. Just like kind of running off of that. Let me pull up my sections of my notes on the old gods because I don't know them as well. So Corellin the Archheart is like arcane magic, and the Fae, they them pronouns, and they are kind of arcane magic as an art rather than as a study. Ioun is knowledge, prophecy, skill. Ioun is the old god equivalent of Sivash, and she is more of more of magic and information as a study. So that's where the two of them are kind of put at a contrast.
Gotcha. As he's walking through, Judice is turned to Io. See anything you're particularly looking for, or just making my way over to? I think you can assume where I'm going.
Just kind of walking around.
All right. You can join me if you'd like, or you can wait outside, whichever you prefer.
I'll just wait.
All right. Judice is going to head to the Temple of Elnat.
Okay.
Nerd.
You head to the Temple of Elnat.
I just said, haha, loser.
Visiting my mom, okay?
Okay, mama's boy.
You head to the Temple of Elnat. It's in a similar kind of style to a lot of... Hold on, I got to respond to a message. And it's in this similar style to it's in a similar style to several of the temples to Elnat that you've seen before. In the more simplistic style. Definitely not the kind of style that you would have grown up with back home. And lots of whites, golds, blacks. Kind of simple. Keeps it mostly to that color palette. A little bit of bronzes, but you know, you can mix it up a little bit. There aren't a ton of people in here right now. You you get the feeling that while this is built large, because it's more built large because of the country you're in and less because of number of worshippers in this town.
Are there areas to like kneel? Are there pews, things like that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Sure, why not? Judice is gonna kneel for a bit. Holding his pendant. I forgot to bring my my what's it called? I have a little necklace. It's a harmonica, but I usually whenever I do my Judice praying things. Anyways, yes, he kind of kneels, gets down on his knees and holds his pendant, rubbing it between his fingers like he always does. It's funny, the bottom of his pendant has like a visible change in hue from the top of it because that's where he holds it and rubs. It's like when you see those statues of dogs and they're like golden on the snout but like brown everywhere else. But no, he goes, you've been a bit silent, and I know I haven't been asking too many big questions as of late. I guess those have more priority to get to you, or maybe they all get to you and you can only reply to some of them. I don't know. I'm just still at a loss. I know I've been thinking about it a lot, but seeing the temple as a whole, it came to mind. I'm still confused as to why only now. If you saw everything, and I'm now realizing that the way I was brought up is far different than I could have had, and at first I thought it was, oh, that's just the life one lives when they have that path. And I've seen that's not the case. And I think I've said this before, but just... And I realize I'm just one person. I am a single person in a world full of people that you could be helping. And maybe I am as special as I think I am. But even if I'm not, why only now? I'm not angry. Gods know I've been so angry about so many things. But I'm just confused.
Kind of a moment passes. And then there's just a quiet, I can't. Nothing else.
Right. I don't know why I expected an answer. I don't blame you. I know there's something keeping you. I don't know what it is, but I'll figure it out. For your sake, not mine. He'll get up off of his knees, kind of look around, anyone else kneeling, worshipping, and then he'll make his way back towards the door.
Okay.
Cowabummer.
Cowabummer. Is there anywhere else that you want to head while you're in the Temple District?
I think he'll go wherever Io goes if Io wants to go anywhere, but if not, then I think we'll head on back to.
I would love to look around and see if there's. No, we're still in Kerrigan. There wouldn't be.
We're on the border, though.
No, we're in a big city in Kerrigan.
This is true.
There's not going to be anything to Vespa.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
You could probably find some stuff to Arano, but you wouldn't be able to find anything to Vespa.
I will find a shrine to Arano, and I will sketch underneath my hands as we walk. Judice, you can see Io just walking through the street with eyes totally on the street, hands fucking flying. And it's unlike most of Io's notes, not in a cipher. It's also ripped out of the journal. And it says something akin to, if you can spare it, I could use some protection tomorrow. I'm going to try and figure things out.
Okay. You approach what seems like a statue and more outdoor altar where it can be nice and reached by the sun. And
I'd sketch a Vespa symbol under it.
I figured.
By the way. Yeah.
I'm going to check with my own notes because God knows I cannot trust my own memory for shit.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, you see this statue, which I know you haven't done a lot of poking around, but I know you vaguely know how Arano is mostly portrayed.
I do. I have cosplayed her.
Yes. And you can see this the statue of the curvy woman with the large hair and giant draping gown. And you walk by and there's a small altar underneath the statue. You can see a few other offerings kind of left there. Coins and flowers and little things. You see a small clasp that looks like it's in the shape of a crescent moon. And there's kind of a, you know why that's there.
Yeah.
And but you can walk over and leave a thing there if you like.
I walk by and I just kind of toss it without looking.
Okay. But okay. So you do that. You hope it lands. You're not looking.
I am not looking. I hope it lands.
Okay. You return to Judice?
Yeah.
All right. So you meet up with Judice again. Is there anything else you guys want to do with the temples?
Kind of seeing that Io just kind of wrote something and then tossed it. Kind of, I think. Oh shit, no, because he knows. Yeah, no, he'd look at it, look at Io, and then just kind of nod, and then kind of tilt his head back over towards where they came from. Just, let's find ourselves some beds.
Yeah, Io follows along, and as y'all walk, probably in kind of awkward silence, Io does kind of like just sort of butt up against Judice's shoulder at some point.
Judice gives a playful just.
Io sort of like goes back into it for like a stronger bonk.
Hand straight on the top of the head.
Io makes a noise like a startled cat and just kind of like swipes at you a little bit. Not like in a bad way, just like
oh, okay.
Oh
god.
nice.
Oh god.
With that, the two of you make your way to I've already forgotten the name and I made it. 3 Leaves Respite. with you two arriving first, Ivory a moment later, and then after that, Armani. Ivory holding a rooster. Yes, Armani?
So while I'm like, I assume I've like taken a bit of a detour.
Oh yeah, you got so fucking lost.
Can you just talk to Armani?
We'll get there.
Yes, but during my travels, is there a chance that I saw any humans?
No.
Perhaps
With
wearing
purple
pointed
hair?
wizard hats?
No, you did not.
Humans
Can I roll for
alone
that?
are so
Humans are
rare.
incredibly rare now.
Can
And yes, I
roll
did
for
hear.
it?
No, you cannot.
Okay. Sorry,
Humans are very rare. I can't just give that to you.
Fair.
What if we made them a red tiefling? Can we have Floyd then?
No, it's too late. You've already established human.
Well,
can't
no, 'cause
retcon.
you, the DM, retconned it. So
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
your
you said
memory.
that-
No, I said maybe. Your memory is just uncertain. That's not my fault. That's not a
maybe
retcon.
Brain Wizard Floyd is a shapeshifter that shapeshifts into a red tiefling.
Well,
Maybe they're a changeling.
Then changelings are also super rare. I can't help you there.
Oh my god! Wait.
No, it doesn't like me laughing this much when he's right on top of my stomach.
So no, you do not run
Come on.
into a
Okay.
human with purple hair, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, Sphere Waddle
Got
Dee sounds like a personal problem.
I do have a chicken. When you guys,
Ivory
when
is
all of
holding
you
a
are there,
beginning
I
to
hold
squirm
him
rooster.
out.
I hold him. I would love to hold him.
You would love to hold him. Please hold him.
Did
His
any
name is Harold.
Hi Harold. Did any of my foster parents have chickens?
No,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
I did look it up. Chickens are quite easy to feed, actually.
Yeah.
They eat like fruits, vegetables, most grains, bugs. They graze.
As Ivory holds out this slightly squirming rooster, Armani approaches the group, arriving very late.
Hi. Did you go out and grab something after you got our rooms?
So I'm just getting here. I got really lost. I didn't
Understandable.
realize
This
you
is a large town.
make you here before me. So no, I didn't get our rooms.
I'm not one to make fun of getting lost. I lost my way in a city with a grid system. I can't say anything to that.
Yeah,
let's
to
get
make fun of
ourselves
me, and
in the room.
expect Io too, but
Okay. Io, you are handed a slowly
Harold.
getting angrier Harold.
I reach
Some
into
emotions on the chicken.
our
Would be a
bags,
move.
which were like in the cart or whatever, and get some like apple and feed it or hold it out for the chicken. If Harold would like some. I would like to try to calm this chicken with some.
He is a
food.
Make an animal
rooster. He
handling check.
That's what I was looking
He
for.
wants only death.
There was
I mean, if we can get a murder chicken, great.
Rage.
Where is
I mean,
it?
hey,
Listen,
you
great if it
wanted a
murders
chicken.
you.
I swear to God, this is a 19 plus
That one?
1.
Oh, dirty 20?
I swear to fucking God!
You reach out, and this slowly becoming more and more enraged rooster looks over and just like pecks at it very aggressively, and just kind of starts snacking away at the apple.
Amazing. Yeah, Ivory just like makes some like kind of out of character cooing noises for them. And is petting this rooster on the head as it eats some apple.
And as the group congregates around their new, interesting choice of pet, I think that's where we're gonna end tonight's session, actually.
Alright,
Because I'm very tired and losing my brain. So
Do not worry.
thank you everyone for coming. A little bit of a shorter session tonight to make up for last one being so fucking long.
What was the last one? 4:45?
Yeah, like 4:45, 5 hours. It was a lot of time. But thank you all so much for coming. As usual, we are so lucky to have you all. Thank you. If you guys are still around, thank you so much to both of you guys who rated. That's absolutely amazing, and we're so happy to see you guys.
I'm so used to being in Zoom calls and saying goodbye via the heart react that I tried to heart react Twitch stream.
Nice. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. Speaking of raids, though, who would like to raid tonight? I'm wondering. I'm gonna check and see.
I was gonna say,
Caleb is still streaming.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be, let me check.
What's their username?
I'm finding it. Tiefling Live, so TEAFLING Live. Currently doing Dungeons and Dragons.
TEAFLING?
TEAFLING LIVE.
So we struggling to spell T.
Well, that's yes. Hell yeah. So let's go. Absolutely, this is my old DM, so we gotta give them all the love. Thank you guys for coming. We absolutely adore all of you, and as usual, we are so lucky to have you. We love you. Take care of yourselves. If you don't think you're loved, you're wrong, because I love you. And this is non-negotiable. We hope to see you again next week. Be sure to reach out over Twitter or TikTok if you want to come say hi, or check out our wiki or the fan Discord, which we linked earlier.
I have
yes,
one quick
check
small
those out.
thing.
There's a lot.
Go.
Wednesday?
Oh!
I don't know. We should just plug it. Keep an eye out on TikTok and Twitter. We may be, I think we're going to be joining some friends.
Special event Wednesday.
Yeah, special event on Wednesday. Oh god, what's the name of the channel?
We're Ghost Mouse Gamers.
Ghost Mouse Gamers. We're going to be beta testing one of their games for them as a group. So if you want to come have some Aldrithe time, we're going to be doing that Wednesday night. We're going to post about that on our TikTok and on our Twitter. So go check that out. It's going to be so fun. Yeah, kind of a Pictionary thing. It's going to be really fun if you want to just come game. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you then.
That might be this Wednesday. We'll see.
If it's not this Wednesday, I think it's next Wednesday. So let's go raid. It's going to be awesome. Either see you Wednesday or see you Sunday. Mwah. Bye-bye! Yay, let's go!